You guys. There we go. There we go. I've got it sorted. And with that, I'm going to bring everyone's voice into this as well, guys. Let's start hearing all the great things they're saying. Oh, hey, everyone.
Oh, hi there, Bloomer.
Hello. Wow, that was a thing. Thank you for the host coming through. TC, first time watching. Welcome in. Let's see who that is. Hopefully. There we go. Lost is there. Perfect. All right, so let's take a moment, guys. I'm going to start off. I want to explain the rules really quickly. Then we're going to do a quick shout out for each of them. You guys have already sorted out everything. Cool. We've had a couple of people, sadly, not able to make it in today, but that's all right. That's all right. We appreciate that they were going to anyways. ... Guys, welcome to Content Roulette, where we have incredible, amazing streamers joining us right here, right now. They are going to be talking about different topics. We have a general rule of time, about 20 minutes to get started, and as the rounds go on, it becomes less and less time. They're going to chat amongst each other, and you guys, the viewers, the chat, Twitch's finest viewing audience, are going to decide who you want to keep and who you want to let go. Each round, we're going to be losing one streamer, and that's, again, it comes down to who you guys decide you want to keep, and they're going to get their opportunity to pitch their case as to why they should stay. Let's start off, guys. He's a returning member to the show. He's an awesome dude all around, a fellow achievement seeker with myself, located in the wrong part of Canada, but great guy nonetheless. Give it up for Geek Gaming. Like that, I got the applause going from everyone. Nice.
I like that.
I started a slow clap for you. Geek Gaming, give yourself a shout out quickly.
Hey, Geek Gaming, part of the Achievement Seekers, Canadian variety broadcaster. I play pretty much every single day, survival, crafting, horror games, indie games, all that wonderful jazz. Been really into the GTA RP stuff, and I love doing this kind of stuff with Bloomer. So if you haven't already done so, use your Twitch Prime and make sure you sub.
Ding. I love it. Geek Gaming, everyone. The one, the only. Guys, her first time on the show. Very excited to have her. She's a delight. We found her originally, I guess, through Twitch Sings, and we have a lot of you are from Twitch Sings actually today. But first time on the show, she was a little nervous, I think, but now she's feeling pretty good. Guys, give it up for Galliantera.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, your mic sounds like you're a robot, though. I'm gonna warn you.
Does it?
It does. It does a little bit.
It's my first time doing anything like this. I might have to switch to my other mic. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we definitely might want to swap mics. It's weird because yours was fine before, but now it's there's definitely some issues.
I do not know. I can switch mics real quick. Do you still want me to introduce myself? Or...
Switch your mic first. Switch your mic first. We'll come back in just a second because I want people to be able to hear you. While we skip over that, guys. She's making a return to the show. She's opinionated. She has incredible hair. You know her. You love her. If you're part of this community, you have been a big fan for a long time now. The one, the only. Slushhead.
It me.
It you.
Hi, I am twitch.tv/slushhead, or /_head if you actually want to type out and search up if you're not already following me. And I am #1 BloomerForTheWin fan. I'm #1 everyone fan. I'm basically just like a fangirl for everyone else here, but I also stream sometimes, so hi.
Hi, by the way, guys. Slushhead, amazing. Always appreciate having you here. I'm trying to figure out, it's Tara's mic right now that I'm hearing myself double. So I'm just going to mute Tara for the moment. Yeah, Tara, when you're ready, you let me know. Guys, again, we talk about getting big names on the stream sometimes. We talk about having the coolest of the cool people that make their way on. You know her. You've seen her on Twitch things. You've probably caught her on her own, not only on her own stream, but also her incredible content, Dare to Duet. Give it up for the one, the only, Felicity. Big time fangirl right now, by the way.
So hello everyone, I am Felicity. I do run the show Dare to Duet. It's a duet singing competition. I also play Twitch Sings, and I'm a variety streamer as well, and I'll dabble in games like CSGO and StarCraft, which I don't really play that much anymore. Anything else I'm interested in at the moment.
Nice.
Super excited to be on the show.
Well, we're super excited to have you, Felicity. Good luck. Guys, She was last week's winner. That's right. She is not someone to be taken lightly. She's not to be taken as just this fly under the radar sort of person anymore. It was her third, now her fourth appearance on this show. Guys, give it up. The one, the only. She's incredible. Tyrion_D.
Hello. Yeah. Hi. Okay, that's all I have.
Nice.
I
I
didn't
like
prepare
it.
a speech or anything, you know.
You don't need to. You have winner cred. You don't even need to worry about it anymore. Guys, Tyrion_D. She's going to be awesome. All right. This gentleman, he and I go back quite a ways now, actually, truth be told. He's been super into the role play lately. He is, I don't even know if he really remembers his real name, but give it up for the one, the only, Matthew Grizzly.
Thank you. Hi, Matt Grizzly. I don't know my own name. Everyone calls me by my characters' names or anything else, so it'll be weird talking my own voice, having webcam on again, and talking to Bloomer again. So a bunch of 3 big negatives for everyone out there, so sorry about that.
Fuck you too, man. Appreciate that.
Good to see you, Bloomer.
Good to see you too, man. I hope you love the role play, eh? But what game is it you're role playing in, actually?
Right now I'm doing Conan Exiles. I did a little bit of GTA, I did a little bit of other stuff, but I found a good server with a good community for the most part over there.
Nice.
And if you ever done the role play or anything like that, if the community's shit, it's shit. So I'm having a lot of fun right now. So I'm having good.
Hell yeah, dude. I like it. Last but certainly not least, he was streaming up till a few moments ago, and then we basically said, Lost, get in here. The one, the only. I know it looks like IO Fitty, but no, guys. No, it's Lost. Give it up for Lost, everyone.
Hi. I legit don't know what to say. I'm Lost. I'm a variety streamer. I started off as a Fortnite streamer, went on to Twitch, and then just went my way through a bunch of games, more or less. And yeah, I really don't know what to say.
That's okay. You don't really have to know what to say here. We just kind of fake our way through this. Now, I want to see, Tara, how's your mic sounding now?
Hold on.
That's better? Huh?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Sound better now?
It sounds much better. Now let's go ahead. Tara,
good.
give yourself
Okay.
what you do and all that stuff.
So my name is Gallian Tara. You call me Tara, you can call me Gal, you call me whatever you want. I play mostly Twitch Sings right now. I'm kind of just screaming into my microphone, just shrieking. But I also play some survival horror games, and I started out streaming VR. I did a lot of Beat Saber.
Nice. And for the record, I know you do a lot of like that heavy like screaming sort of thing, but it's incredibly talented. It's very neat to hear, because I know like I've tried it when you're doing it, like I'll try and like match, and it's not a good time. My chat usually leaves. I watch like the 11 viewers go down to 6, like that's pretty standard, right?
I got you. No, the same thing. I feel like I have the voice of a buzzsaw, honestly.
Lol. I love it. All right, guys. So here are all our incredible people. Good luck to all of you. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start the timer of the first round right here, right now. It's happening. I would look at my OBS. Yes, it has begun the 20-minute timer. So let me begin by, there's a question we always like to start off with. For the first round, it's how we like to start things. We like to get you guys talking, thinking things through right away. I want you guys to each and every one of you has to answer this, just for the record. You have to tell me who you think's going to win the show today. And more importantly, who do you think's going to be the first one voted off? And you know what? I'm going to start things off because I know she's got a great answer for me. I want to start things off with the one, the only Slushhead.
Hello. Right, I'm gonna hit it now. I'm gonna win today. I'm feeling confident, boys. Let's
Nice.
go.
Nice.
And gonna say Geek Gaming's going home.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably. It happens quite a bit, yeah.
It's like the opposite of mod privilege. Like, it's just like mod failure, I guess. I don't know.
No, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. Yeah, I'm definitely going to.
Geek, you're being way too nice. You're really going to let her just say you're going home right away? And you're just like, yeah?
I'm Canadian. It's what I do.
I guess that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so Geek, who do you think's going to win today?
I'll be a win today.
Yeah, win.
Probably Lost. He's got the whole hat and the wonderful accent. I mean, he's a good-looking dude. I think he's gonna.
It's a beard.
Who do you think after yourself, Geek? Who's going to be the next one voted out? Second person voted out.
Tyrion, definitely Tyrion. Definitely got to be Tyrion.
I agree.
You guys are all just like, yeah, I'm probably going. Yeah, for sure. Look at these great people. I'm going to go for sure. Tyrion, who do you think's going first?
Me or Geek?
Why?
Because we got the least amount of swag in this group, so you know.
Right? I know, right? I
Wow.
feel like I need more.
You just see it, right? No, I'm just kidding. But and then I think Felicity is gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan.
That just
I
because
want
you're.
her to win, so you guys better make sure she wins. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I like it. All right. Well, Felicity, we just said, well, Tyrion said that she thinks you're going to win. Who do you think's going to win? Who do you think's going home first? You're also muted right now. I don't know why.
Sorry, it was my loud keyboard. I didn't want to disrupt.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
I think maybe Slushhead or Tyrion. I think one of them. They're gonna win.
Yeah. Now, who do you think's going home first?
I think me. I do not know how this works.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I'm not like witty or anything, and I don't know. I'm slow with thinking of stuff, so.
All right.
It's probably gonna be me.
All right. A lot of people think it's going to be themselves. See, I'm like totally the other way. I'm like, there's no way I'd be going home. Now, obviously, no one can vote for me, so that's why I'm pretty safe and secure right now. But Tara, I want to talk to you. Tara,
All right.
get mean.
Okay,
Who's
so-
going home first?
Who's going home first? I'm gonna go with. It's not the safe answer. It's the honest answer. It's probably me. It's probably me. That's my honest guess.
I don't think so. But that being said, I don't know. Chat, we'll see what chat says.
I think you might actually win it, Tara. I'm just putting it out.
okay.
Between
You
you and
guys
the
have-
loss, I think it's between.
Wow.
You got
nice.
some high hopes, honestly. You got some high hopes, Ray.
Who you think's winning, Tara?
Felicity, just numbers. She just has the numbers. She has the Dare to Duet. She's got the big following. She's gonna win.
Yeah, tell you what, guys, we actually could get Lisi back in here. It looks like, guys. Sure, come join Discord. We'll get her in here. Whatever. She'll just come with a little bit of a disadvantage, guys, because she won't get that nice shout out that the rest of you got at the beginning. Who haven't we asked? We haven't asked the gentleman here. So let's start with. You know what? I know he's gonna get opinionated. I know he's gonna get mean. Matt Grizzly, tell me who's going home first. Don't say yourself, you.
I
wimp.
won't, because I'm not going home first.
That's right.
I think Geek Gaming had it wrong. I think Lost is definitely going to go home first because the cowboy hat is outdated. It's too small. It looks kind of weird, and he's on
Some
he's
shade.
like the
Ooh,
fifth
some
worst
shade.
beard here. So
Damn,
let's just get that out of the way right now. And who's going to win? I mean myself, because I'm cutthroat and vicious, and no one else thinks they're going to. So why the?
I do.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I mean,
and then
she's
chat
probably
is
Please,
doing
please,
this.
right down there. She's under me on my screen, so I guess she'll be an
Who
okay second
who's
place.
who's under you on your screen, Grizzly?
Slush head's under me, so
Slushy,
she'll be an
okay.
all right second place, I guess.
It's okay, I like being undermanned anyway.
Ayo. Ayo.
Wow.
Lost. He came at you from the left, literally on my screen. He came at you from the left. He said you are gone first. How do you respond to that?
Bottom right to me, but like I was gonna say that he has quite a nice beard, so he might like come second.
No,
after
you
me,
gotta,
but,
you know.
Now I'm not sure
Don't
anymore.
compliment him. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, facts are
Roasted
facts.
you.
I don't know.
I think it's gonna be interesting between the two of you,
But-
actually.
Like the thing is, I do believe that if I don't win, I will probably be going home first. But if I don't go home first, I will probably win.
It's just if
So-
chat gives you that opportunity, eh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like it.
Um,
So here's why I want to do this. Start this off too, because like you guys both have the hats on, you both have the beards going on. I'm gonna compare your beard game. Let's go ahead. Start with Grizzly. Grizzly, you're on the big screen right now. Just show off the beard. Really, like give us one of these. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The fluff, the volume,
Let's-
the coarseness, the
and-
natural.
Chat, you guys,
Don't
let
even
us
comb it,
know.
Don't need to.
Let us know
Handles
whose
it all,
beard's
so don't
better.
worry about it.
So that's
Don't worry about it, it's all
Grizzly's.
there.
Now
He's
let's
got
look
the
at
filling in
Lost.
here, got the filling in there. You know.
Lost, show off the beard. Show off the beard. Chat, let us know who's got the better beard and the better hat as well. I want to know. Oh, wait, hold on, everyone. We got a new contender. That actually kind of looks a little bit like mine. Just maybe a little bit longer. But
Best beard on Twitch, boy.
I like it. Just not a bloomer beard. See, everyone agrees though. Mine's still the best. Poggers, thank you, Sage of Steel, for that tier 3 sub gifted to Slushhead. Slushhead, hey, guess what?
Wait, what the fuck is it?
Yeah.
Say right
Yeah,
now?
you actually can spam the Bloomy Pride across the interwebs now, which is pretty
Oh my
exciting,
God,
right?
I'm so excited. Wait. Thanks. Best mod
congratulations.
ever.
You're now one of 2 people who have that emote. The other's Bloomer.
Yeah, exactly, right? I'll have you know there's 3 of us. There are literal 3s.
Hey, I do it too, okay?
Yeah,
Best
exactly.
mod ever. I love Sage. Sage is the best.
I now agree. Sage is the best, confirmed by me. All right, guys, we're going to keep things light and airy for this first round. I just want you guys chatting, talking with each other, figuring life out. Hold on. We didn't get Lisi still in here. She's still not here. Whatever. She's going to be late. She's not going to be part of this. I'm going to ask a standard question, but it's a question people have been asking me that they're saying, Bloomer, I need to know this from before I even talk about who I'm going to vote for. I need to know your starter Pokemon of choice and why.
Which gen?
Whichever gen, but if you don't choose classic, you're obviously wrong.
That's rude.
It's just fact.
There's a lot of good ones.
Mm-hmm. So who would you choose, Terry?
God, well, if I don't choose Gen 1, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So, I'm a huge Charmander person, but yep.
Just
Charmander.
hold my cup up while you guys choose.
Is that like brownie points? See.
Ah, that's some good H2O from a Charmander cup. All right, who else? Just shout it out, guys. Shout it out. Talk about why. Charmander?
I'm with you on that Charmander because, okay, let's be real. Bulbasaur, he's just gonna throw leaves at you. He can't really do anything. And then Squirtle, it's just water, but, fire, come on. That's
But
gonna do some damage right there.
Have you considered Squirtle Squad? No?
Squirtle Squad. 110%.
Squirtle Squad.
That's true. That's
Only
true.
Squirtle is if he's in the squad. I'm gonna be one of those pageant mums, but for my Squirtle to join the squad.
You're
It's
gonna
gonna
push
be a
for it,
great
make sure
time.
his sunglasses are nice and shiny. He's all presentation,
yeah.
strict diet and all that. You don't get friends. Go out there and join the Squirtle Squad or get fucked, kid. I
Exactly,
like it.
no childhood. Excuse me, your entire purpose in life is to be the #1 member of the Squirtle Squad, and you're gonna have a great time doing it.
Mhm. Thank you for winning me $5,000, by the way. Don't you ever
Please.
grow up, or our mom will lose.
Or mommy won't be able to afford to keep you anymore.
I want to hear from Tara and Lost. You're the only 2 that haven't said. Who's your Pokemon of choice?
I would say Pikachu because
Wow.
yeah,
Ash Ketchum.
That's that's what I grew up to, watching that little
To be
Did-
fair, Ash
going
got-
around. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's
So you succumb to
Pokemon Yellow.
conformity. Okay.
Conforming to the mainstream, the guy who's never win and stuck being 10 years old.
Yeah. There's a whole conspiracy behind that, Grizzly? I don't know if you know that one, but it was because remember in the first episode, I might be my nerd show a little too much here, but remember in the first episode, he looks up and there's a Pokemon flying in the sky and it's a legendary and they didn't know? That was Ho-Oh. True story, 2nd generation. Yep. And they say there's a theory that Ash Ketchum, when all those Spearows attacked and Pikachu electrocuted them all, that Ash actually died there, but because he saw Ho-Oh, he gets to live his dream, because that's the whole thing about Ho-Oh is he lets up whoever sees him gets to live their fantasy for the rest of their lives. And his fantasy was to be a 10-year-old going out on his journey. So that's why every 2 years he resets back to being a stupid Ash. So anyways, just a little food for thought for you.
But it's
And that's,
some
shows to me-
conspiracy stuff.
That shows me when you grow up watching
Too
something as a
nerdy,
kid, and then you grow up and you're still seeing it. It's this makes no sense, but I must make it make sense so my childhood wonder is sustained. So they just take it, tear it apart, and put whatever they can to make it work.
Yeah.
And I like Pokemon as a kid, but looking at it now, I'm like, oh, it's just a fucking TV show. People are like, no, damn it, he's still alive.
It's because of this reason. There's a reason why Ash never grew up. It's not because the people that make it wanted to cash in on more series. Because
I know,
it's
right?
popular.
You know what? Okay, don't judge the fact that I've looked into Pokemon conspiracies, guys. You guys haven't. All right, Tara.
No,
Tara.
What's your handle on the Reddit so I can know when it's you talking? Is it Fangirl301 conspiracies, Ash forever?
It's hashtag Ash isn't actually a child. Hashtag conspiracy. Hashtag Illuminati.
Ash is dead.
Okay, we're getting full nerd here. Okay.
Tara, you didn't give us your Pokemon. Give us your Pokemon.
All right, so I guess I'm going to be the only one that doesn't pick Gen 1 Pokemon, but I'm going to go with Poplio because Poplio turns into Primarina, and Primarina is a gorgeous mermaid, and I love her.
Which gen is that? I know I can picture it, but I don't
Gen
I'm
know.
honestly
40.
not sure.
No,
I
it's
think it's Gen
Sun and Moon.
Sun and
Seven.
Moon.
I know it's Sun and Moon, but I don't know what gen that is.
Tyrion,
7.
Tyrion,
What?
you like, I
I'm
mean,
a
you were
nerd.
right on that. Like, are you hardcore Pokemon?
Oh yeah, 100%. I've played every single one of the Game Boy games. I'm
Nice.
all about it.
Who here is hardcore Pokemon? Who here is like, I kind of knew Charizard was a Pokemon. Like,
I kind of knew Charizard was a Pokemon. Like real talk, I played.
Same.
I only know Gen 1 because that's the only game that I actually finished to completion. I didn't watch as a kid. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh like a cool kid and collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards like a cool kid. Yeah, man, fucking sick, mate. Like I will fight people on that. Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon. Like Pokemon was not the one for me.
whoa.
No,
No,
Digimon's better. You don't got to feed them. They stay in your pocket. You got to watch Pokemon. You got to deal with bug types. I mean, I'm actually on the Digimon train. I agree with
Thank
Celeste.
Okay, Digimon was the poor man's Pokemon. I'm throwing it,
Really
out there.
was.
I mean,
Straight
Digimon
up.
is the
Digital.
OG.
Have you seen the entire? Like, have you watched Digimon all the way through? Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched it, like a
Digimon
year
is
ago, and like it
garbage.
still makes me cry. No, it's
Digimon is
sick, mate.
garbage. Come on.
They're just copying off of Pokemon.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Digimon is garbage.
Exactly.
Garbage.
You know, here's the thing. I'm gonna be right down the middle. I like Digimon. I like Yu-Gi-Oh, but Digimon was definitely like, it was like if you couldn't watch Pokemon but you needed a Pokemon fix, it was kind of like, you know, kind of, I guess, sort of.
Like,
Yeah.
I always
That's
had the
exactly
option
what
of
it was.
Pokemon. I just didn't enjoy it. I don't know. It wasn't my
Yeah,
thing. It
Digimon
didn't
is the
feel
poor
bad.
man's Pokemon.
To be fair,
Well,
Slushy,
the Digimon movie was sick though.
that was all right. Yeah,
I'm
that
talking
was
about
good.
the movie. Like
Yeah.
that was sick.
Oh,
That
my
was.
Did you guys watch the remake of it? The new series?
No.
I didn't know there was a
New Digimon
remake.
yeah, there's a new Digimon remake where they're all grown up and the Digimon come back for one final battle type thing, and it's actually
It's very hard to take you serious right now, just so you know, with that
I'm
Snapchat
super
filter
nervous.
on.
why don't you just listen? Don't mock me about my glasses.
I won't. But no. And then what was it? Yu-Gi-Oh! We were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, true story. When I was a kid, hated Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't know anything about it. I know. Watched it as an adult and straight up love it now, even though it takes 13 episodes to get through one goddamn battle, but it's still pretty friggin' good.
Well, like the thing is, like card games are actually super fun to play, and they're still like popular. Like I got really into Hearthstone for a while and stuff like that. Like I never got into Magics as much, but like card games in general was super exciting to me, and like deck building is super fun. And it was just I think it's so much more fun to watch a TV show that about something that you can feasibly do in real life. And I know they have the whole like holograms or whatever in the TV show things to make the fights more epic. But like you can feasibly like do a Yu-Gi-Oh battle the same way as they present it in the show with like deck building and playing cards. Whereas with Pokemon, like you can't actually throw a Pokeball out. If you want to play Pokemon, you've got to get the cards, and then you're basically playing Yu-Gi-Oh but with Pokemon cards instead. Like
To be fair, I
Didn't
can
Pokemon
absolutely
come
throw a
before
Pokeball
Yu-Gi-Oh?
at someone. To be fair, it may not.
it wasn't the
work, but I
first
can
card game. But...
Yeah, I don't know about the card game. I know Pokemon definitely came before Yu-Gi-Oh! As far as like for the
Yeah.
animated whatever, but
Yeah,
I don't know
animated
beyond that.
series, yeah, but like if you want to play Pokemon, you have to play a card game,
Yeah.
which is like not what's in the TV show. Whereas with Yu-Gi-Oh, you can literally play what they show on the TV show, which was like a great dream come true for a kid.
Well,
for me.
to be fair,
about the
when
Game
you
Boy
become a
games?
parent, you can have Pokemon IRL. You just go to the daycare and pick a kid and throw them at each other, and then the winner takes it home. I mean, I'm just saying.
You give one a taser, and you're like Pikachu, go!
Yeah, exactly. Just taser. One gets a bat, and then you got your fighter, and you got your electric type right there.
Yeah, show one
It's a
how to make
win-win.
mollies, and they can be a Charmander. It's perfect.
Right. Exactly.
Guys, I'm gonna interrupt for a second because Geek Gaming is about to, geek out really hard here. So we just let her into the
whatever.
Discord. She's gonna be chummy and late, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this doesn't mean she's insta eliminated. But guys, Lisi Lou has made her way in. We're just trying to get her into the video program as well. So yeah, a geek changes the name real quickly, real sly. I love it. All right, let's
So, like
see.
extra points for having a cat.
There we go. Let in. There we
I have
go.
my dog on early.
And Lisi, welcome in. And also just make sure you change your name from guest to your Twitch handle, because
Why did it? I have a appearing account. That's weird. I got it.
it's probably because we're using the whereby now instead because of the whole update. Yeah, I had to like redo all my settings and stuff today too. Big pain in the butt. Normally I wouldn't do
Okay.
this because you're late, but we'll do it anyways. Lisi, do you just really quickly want to say a quick hello and who you are?
Hi, I'm Lacey Lou. I'm from Hawaii, so I just woke up. I literally woke up and I was like, I was supposed to be awake an hour ago. Oh my god. It's 7 a.m. for me.
That's brutal. Holy. I didn't know you're in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, I think I can make it. I don't have work. I stayed up till like 11 and I was like, I need to go to bed.
I just want to point out in Geek that that's very sweet of you to say to me, but you know, just throwing that out there, guys. I don't know if anyone knew this about
That's
Geek.
all for Lacey.
I don't know if anyone knew this about Geek, but he might have a small infatuation there. Lacey,
It's okay.
have you seen Geek Gaming in any of your streams though lately? Let's call him out on it.
Not yesterday.
Not yesterday.
But
no.
he doesn't like
Good.
League though.
Yeah, because when you stream at by the time it's like midnight my time.
See? It's different times. So.
Yeah.
Still inexcusable if you are a true fan.
I mean, I still stop in. I still lurk in sub doors. So.
Yeah.
You
he
do?
does.
What tier?
I really appreciate it.
Tier 1, 2, or 3?
I can check. I don't know.
It's a tier 1. It's tier 1. That's okay. No, listen, the sub still, it's a sub, right?
I agree to you, dude.
A
And-
financially responsible choice.
And I
From tier 3 to Bloomer, not so much.
I'll say this. I do remember not the last time, because I was in your stream yesterday, Lacey, but the time before that, I remember Geek Gaming seeing your sub goal counter and just like donating whatever it was, 10 gift subs or something. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, money where his mouth is for sure.
I'm excited. I don't know. I have some stuff planned. It's just, I'm trying really hard to like stream every day until TwitchCon. It's just really hard to like plan around stuff like that because I'm like, doing this and then stream and then yeah. So
Now-
I'm excited though.
Now, we're going to talk about that in 1 second, but we don't have a lot of time in this round. So really quickly, Lacey,
Yeah.
your Pokemon of choice, your starter Pokemon of choice, who is it?
My starter Pokemon, Eevee.
Yeah. Eevee.
100%.
Wow, okay. That's a different route. Sure, you're like, you're Gary.
I'm Gary. Oh, so
Oh, yeah.
what's wrong with Gary? What the fuck's wrong with Gary?
Nothing's wrong with Gary. Gary's a good dude. He Pokemon
I think
breeds.
it's weird that Gary's a
Okay,
10-year-old
but-
riding around with 2 grown women and a chaperone in a car. Just throwing that out there, that kind of weirded me out in the original.
That is
Even young me was
posse
like,
though.
Yeah.
If you was hot as Gary, you'd need fucking bodyguards too, dude.
He's straight up
Yep.
Justin
I
Bieber
don't
before
think
the Justin Bieber
bodyguards,
fan.
Grizzly, we just lost you on video. I don't know why.
That's because I hate you.
Probably that makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah,
Um,
but Lacey, what do you evolve your Eevee into though?
oh, good question.
I would probably go.
Espeon.
Espeon, 100%.
I mean, Espeon, yeah. I mean, that's an obvious choice, but there's a bunch of
No.
other ones.
I
Pretty
strongly
much the strongest
disagree.
one.
Umbreon. Umbreon's way cooler.
I've got like Umbreon full of hair right now. Okay,
If you're looking for
Umbreon is the
defense
one.
stats,
It depends who I'm against, okay?
All right, you
I
guys
don't
keep
know.
talking here. I've got to start typing up my straw poll that I forgot to do, before the stream, because haha, lull being planned in advance. That'd be ridiculous, right?
If you vote me off, guys, it's okay. I'm just here for Bloomer, here for support. It's
Aw.
okay. I understand. Oh my god.
All right, and that officially, guys, the round did just end. So hold on, I got to remember Matt, even though he's not in the thing right now, he is still here.
I'm
Matt
here.
Grizzly,
What are you
everybody.
talking about?
I told you, your video gone. It's
I
gone.
can see myself. Is
I-
it gone for everyone or just?
Yeah, you're gone for me
Yeah,
too.
you're going.
Everyone.
It's a gift.
And my
I'm
cat
just-
is my wife.
I will return shortly.
All right, you get that started. Just leave the video thing and then come back. And the rest of you, chat, I need you guys to start voting. So remember, what you're doing here is you are voting for who you want to keep. Or remember, you only get 1 vote. So who you want to keep. It's so important that you vote for your favorite, because if you're not, we've seen it before. People that look like they should win the whole thing get brought down into the bottom 3. Bottom 3 becomes bottom 2. All of a sudden, they're voted out. So yeah, make sure you get your votes in quickly as possible. Those of you that are currently in the thing, don't vote. Let's not vote. We're gonna let chat decide 100% on their own.
Can I say something just really quick?
Yeah, go for it.
This isn't PG-13 stream, right? Because
God,
I'm gonna do
no.
it like.
Nope, you're
Okay,
good.
cool. I'm gonna suck Felicity's dick really quick. I was I don't know. You probably don't remember
Wow.
me at all, but we did a duet like, I don't know, like 2 months ago, And you're like, you did really well. And I was sick that day, and I was like, I did so fucking bad. I was laughing so hard when you were like, oh, you're doing great. I'm like, she's like the supportive parent on the side that was like the kid that missed the fucking soccer ball. You're like, doing great, honey. And I was like, oh Lord. But
No,
yeah,
you did great though. Yeah.
I love it.
We did Silent Night in the middle of spring. It was bad, but it was when I
I
first
was
started off
wondering why
Twitch
you
thing.
had that open seat on there.
It's so
It was
funny.
bad.
It's so funny because Twitch sings like cred, you know what I mean? Like totally the same. I think everyone in Twitch sings was like, "Oh my god, that's Felicity." Hold on. Holy shit.
Yeah, everyone in my chat
Yeah,
was like,
that's why
"That's
it's not working
Felicity,"
for
and I'm
me
like,
at all.
"Huh?" And I like clicked on.
Let's
your
see,
shit, it was
Grizzly.
Like, oh, that's Felicity.
I was a
Okay.
Felicity
Oh,
fan
sorry.
before she even started doing Dare to Do It. I'm just saying, I was there for like the Pokemon
Oops, sorry,
Snap
dude. One
like,
second.
streams and stuff. It was sick, mate. Like, bring back Pokemon photo shoots.
That's the right one.
please.
I do League, so it was hard for me to find her until we started.
Wait, do
doing
you actually
Twitch
do
thing.
League?
Yeah,
I
that's my
like
main
we
game.
play League sometimes. Should we like just change the content roulette to like girls talk about League of Losers and CS:GO and like?
Oh, I'm so down. But yeah, no, like it's oh no, it was so great. No, it's just I was super star. And then when I saw you in here, I was like, ah yes, I can actually say thank you to her.
Aw, no,
Because I
thank
was yeah, I just seemed like that weird bitch in chat, just like Felicity, you're so great. And you're like, I don't fucking know you, but thanks.
Guys, last chance to get your vote into chat. We are getting ready to wrap up this round, and then we go from there. We see who's there, who's not. Sorry, guys. I don't want to like brag or anything, but people are replying to my Instagram story. Like I'm a pretty big deal right now.
Whoa, wait,
Wow.
one
Popular.
second.
Wow. One person replied to my
Celebrity.
Instagram story. I'm now Twitch famous. I'm gonna quit my job. Officially confirmed by me. All right.
Didn't that not
I
work?
Instagrammed
Yeah.
the last time.
It worked for about a year, right? That counts. All right, guys, we're gonna be calling the poll in exactly 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exactly where it is right now is exactly where it's gonna land. So now we put the dramatic music on. Lisi didn't hear me say this before, but Lisi, the chat hears dramatic music, so just bear with me being awkward
I
here.
got you.
All right. Let's start. Let's just make sure I've got this right. There we go. Let's start with Geek Gaming.
What up, homie?
We're going to be starting off with a top 4 and a bottom 4.
I know I'm alpha. It's fine.
Geek Gaming,
Yes, sir.
you are safe. You are moving on to the next round.
What?
That's not top 4, top bottom.
It's top 4. Top 4 is your safe.
Alright.
Tara,
All right.
Yes.
you are not safe. You are in the bottom 4.
Excellent. Good.
Lost.
Yep.
You are safe. You are in the top 4. You are moving on to the next round. Felicity. You are not safe. You are in the bottom 4.
What?
Really?
Why?
Tyrion.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey,
Didn't
Jared.
matter.
Tyrion, you are safe. You are in the top 4.
How? Thanks.
Lisi.
It's okay.
You are not safe. You are in the bottom 4.
Yeah,
you
there's
Matt-
already 4 other people, so like.
Yep, not safe. Yes, yes.
Doing math here. Doing math. 3 and 3. We're still good. Slushhead.
Hello.
You are the winner of this round. Congratulations, Matt Grizzly. That means you are again in the bottom 4. Slushhead. That means that there is responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. Slushhead. The bottom 4: Felicity, Matthew Grizzly, Lisi, and Tara. They're gonna get a quick opportunity to just really quickly pitch why you should save them, and you have the power, the authority to save one of the 4 of them. let's go ahead and let Grizzly back in here so he can get his beautiful face on. Perfect. Let's start with Felicity.
Me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I really cannot think of any good reasons right now, but
Why should I keep you, BB?
because we're besties.
We are besties. Right, you can totally play that card.
And I'm gonna be snapping you a whole lot, alright?
I kinda wish I could save Felicity right now. All right, Matt Grizzly. Matt Grizzly.
I would not offer you the same thing.
Oh, okay. Story of my life.
My girlfriend fell, she's mine.
Grizzly, why should Slushy save you?
I mean, there's no reason she should. The smart move is to get rid of me now before people realize that I should be the top 4. So this is actually very poor for me because she has to decide whether to take out the best competition now. But, you know, if you're scared, you're scared. I understand. Kick me out now.
Wow.
Do you know what? I fucking love your confidence. Hello.
Hashtag content. Hashtag content. I like it. Lisi, let's hear it. Why should she save you?
I mean, I just got here. I made all y'all laugh. So, like, I feel like I have some shit to bring to the table. I think I could put up some confidence. So.
I like it. And then
You tell him.
our last of the bottom 4, Tara. Why should Slushy save you?
We both like metal. We both like singing metal. Metal girls need to stick together. That's what I got.
Good answer. Good answer. Slushy, the suspenseful music comes back on. You have the opportunity to save one of the 4 of them. Who's it gonna be, and why?
Sure, I'm actually kind of want to save Grizzly. I like the confidence.
Matt Grizzly being saved. Congratulations, Grizzly. You are moving on to the next round. You are safe. You are safe, which means that it is now Felicity, Tara, and Lisi in the bottom 3. And Slushy, we're putting more pressure on you. You get to save one more. You get to save one more.
Oh,
Who is it gonna be?
see, I'm feeling really pressured by chat right now, and I'm not feeling it. And
Don't
it's,
look
like,
at chat.
working-
Don't look
No,
at
no,
chat.
It's working in the opposite. I'm saving my bestie. Felicity needs to save.
Felicity. Felicity. Oh, I didn't bring that up. There we go. Felicity, you have been saved. Congratulations. You're moving on to the next round, which means that we have a bottom 2 now between Lisi Lou and Galleon Tara. So, hashtag straw poll quickly. There we go. Who to save?
It's gonna happen.
All right.
Unless it's like, just kick me out so I can go
Sorry,
back to
guys.
sleep. It's like, well, I'm happy right now.
No hard feelings.
All right, guys. Once again, I'm going to go ahead. I'm throwing it into the chat. Guys, you only get about 1 minute to vote, so get your votes in right away, right here, right now. Who you want to save. You are voting for who you want to save, who you want to go on to the next round. Let's go ahead. Let's just ask everybody in the video call right now. Who you think's going home?
If Lisi doesn't get saved, I'm gonna run.
Wow. How does that make you feel, Tara?
I'm fine with it, honestly. I'm just here to support you.
I love it. That's a sweet answer. Who you think's going home? Someone's going home, guys. There's no way around it.
I don't want either of them to go home.
And y'all so nice. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I want him out of here. Just
Honestly?
Grizzly, change your name from guest to Grizzly.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I sing metal too, but I sing everything, so it's like, ow, that hurt.
Yeah, right. Give your best like metal scream, like do a
My
growl,
best-
do like
right
a
now?
proper scream. Yeah, right
Oh,
now.
fuck.
Do it.
Both of
Do it
you,
right now.
both of you, do a metal
Let it loose.
scream.
Oh god, you're putting a lot of pressure on me.
Yeah.
I don't let the bodies hit the floor. That's what I got. No, there was no.
I
warm
love
up.
it.
I got no warm up.
Lisi's turn. Lisi go.
Lisi, you want to give your best metal scream?
Lisi's already.
Same
Lisi's
line.
Oh, it's gonna be like that.
It's so early.
I will wake you up, babe. Like, bodies used to be my alarm in the morning. Like, you can do it. It's great.
Can it be?
Yeah,
does
just
it
give him
have
like a
to
little,
be-
like a little oh or something, like something.
Oh god.
Like a metal, like a
Dude,
metal.
down with the sickness is opening.
We're gonna like murk. He's gonna
Oh
die.
god, no, not that
Do
one.
it, do it like the meme. Oh, wah, ah, ah,
Yeah.
Oh my lord, it's so
You guys ever see that
early,
meme? That meme
guys.
was
If she
the
can do
greatest
that,
thing
she can
ever.
stay. That I'll forfeit if you could do the ooh ahs.
Oh my, hold on. Let me hear. It's okay, hold on.
She's getting
It's
the
a
music
minute and
prepped up
surprise.
and
Hold on, I'm
ready.
swooning. Hold on, I'm swooning.
Let's see.
That was a metal yawn.
Almost.
I'm listening to it. Hold on.
You're prepping.
I can hear it. It's so early.
Swoon.
Hashtag swoon.
My morning alarm is like work from home, so it's metal in the morning. I should probably do it. Probably wake me up better. Oh my god.
All I'm hearing is excuses right now.
I gotta do that. Oh my god.
Let's hear it. It's very close to the vote right now, so this could sway the opinion of chat one way or the other.
You're
Come on, Bay,
lying
you got
right
this.
now.
It's
You got
no,
this.
don't look,
Give us
don't
a
look,
result
but I'll tell you.
Oh my god. That's so okay. My throat's like so thin right now too.
You can do it. Come on.
Can I just like? Can I
You got this. Come on.
Stop making excuses.
You got it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Peer pressure for the win. Woo!
Come on, just get down with the
my
sickness.
God.
Just let it out.
Yeah, just get down with the sickness. Simple.
Yeah, just give us like a. Oh,
Just as close as I can right now.
Yeah,
just
just
do whatever you can. Do.
don't worry.
Oh
No
my
one's
God.
judging you except for all of chat.
Oh, everyone's
me.
judging me.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Oh
on the
God,
big screen for me too. So there you are.
Yeah, there we go. Big screen.
Oh my god. Okay. Hi chat.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Do it.
Disturbance.
Do it. Do it.
Oh my god. Oh.
It's like
I'm gonna do
7
it this
a.m.
way
in the
because I'm gonna spit everywhere. Hold on.
That's okay. We're all watching.
Makes
Okay,
us
okay.
all
Just
moist.
cover your mouth. Cover your mouth. Just go like this. Go like
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
like
like
this.
that.
Don't even do that. Don't even like just go for it.
Just go for it. Just splat
One,
the camera. Yeah.
2, 3.
So early, dude.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yes.
Guys, I'm gonna
My
give.
throat.
I'm
is
giving chat
fucking-
just like 10 more seconds because now they've heard both of your screams. So let's see. Let's see which one. I'll tell you right now.
Coffee and no water.
It
and
is-
iced coffee.
It is very close. The vote right now is very, very close. So we'll see. Again, I'm gonna count it down. I'm 5. I forgot. I moved my webcam, guys. I keep trying to show everyone over there. 5. We're calling it right this second. As of where the vote is at this moment, 53% to 47%. It has been called. The suspenseful music begins. Let's bring Tara up first. Tara versus Lisi. Two incredible young ladies. Two amazing streamers. Very honored to have both of them on the show. And I hope that we can have both of them back at some point in the near future.
Oh, absolutely.
Of a vote. And of course now they just went ahead and tried. Chad is trolling me hard now. But they've gone, it is now actually 50-50. If we had waited, it would be a tie right now. However, we did not wait. We did not wait, guys. We called it when it was a vote of 53% to 47%. Lisi Lou. You have been saved. You're going on to the next round, which means, Tara, sadly, we're going to be saying goodbye to you. Tara, really quickly here before you do take off, though, give yourself a shout out, talk about what you do, things like that.
Like I said at the beginning, my name's Galliantara or Gal or Tara or whatever you want to call me. I do mostly Twitch things. I do a lot of metal, but I do a lot of other stuff too. I might get into Beat Saber here in a little bit, so I'm thank you for bringing me on here. I appreciate it. I really do, Bloomer.
Thank you so much for being on here. Glad to have you. I'm glad this time you didn't get banned, side note.
Right?
True
I
story.
know.
Just those that don't
Bad
know.
Twitch things apparently.
Tara got a 3-day ban before she was supposed to be on last time because, you know,
She's actually important enough to get
her
banned. That's
her
awesome.
TOS was showing, you know what I'm saying? So
Was, yep.
yeah, so anyways, that's a story. I'll let them go ahead and follow you, Tara, and you can tell them in your channel at some
I
point,
will.
okay?
I'll tell them in my channel. Yep.
Awesome. Get out of here.
Tara.
Nice meeting you too.
Bye, Tara.
Good luck.
Bye, Tara.
See you, Tara.
Bye.
Bye.
And with that, guys, we're going to reset the timer. And congratulations to all of you for making it through the first round. Congratulations. Big moment. Big moment. Oh, I hate when I have to do math. This is like the worst program on the planet for this. 717.
Are you using the
Took away
SNAS app
2
or whatever it is?
SNAS, yeah.
Yep,
SNAS.
I know what you mean.
And you have to do math
It's
every
great.
time it goes over, and it's like, yeah.
It's
Anyways.
great when you have a schedule, but you know, Bloomer, I'm gonna point something out to you. I know it's foreign to you because technology is hard, but these
That's
things have timers on them.
Oh, I could
Yeah,
do
believe it
that
or
too,
not.
eh?
Yeah.
Yep, just throwing that out there. You can just put it to 20 minutes and do restart.
That would have been
And-
smart. But then it wouldn't show up on the screen. And I like having the
They're
countdown.
not important. They're just they're coming on.
Oh, I always forget about that. I always forget about that. Guys,
These two motherfuckers are like Pikachu, and big Pikachu's not a starter.
whoa, who's calling out? Who's calling out something? I think that's lol. Let's just move Tara into AFK really quickly. Hashtag content, fam. Hashtag content.
It's like when you forget to turn your cam off.
You know, that's the thing. We got the 2 programs, right? So, yeah, hashtag content. All right, moving on, though, guys, I'm going to look really quickly. I have it all written out as far as like our topics and stuff, and I believe this round is a different round. We have a new format, guys. We've got something called the spin wheel of, or well, the roulette wheel of content. I don't know. Let's call it that today. So we're going to throw the content wheel on the screen. We're going to do a quick spin, and we're going to find out what topic we're going to be discussing here today, guys. Things changing all the time here on Content Roulette. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. I know you guys can't hear it, but don't worry, I can.
That's so good.
It is good, isn't
Dear
it?
smile.
Isn't it good? And oh my
like it's
goodness, guys, it landed on sex. It landed on sex. Things are about to get spicy in here. So.
Right.
Big rigged. You can't spell triggered without rigged.
Like it's only weighted 37-1. It's fine. All right, let's go to our sex topics. All right, so this is like I said, it's about to get spicy and aggressive in here. We've got a whole bunch written down, so we'll talk about them just individually for however long we feel like, and when the topics kind of been beaten to death, no pun intended, we'll move on. So. The top one, and I'll be honest, Tyrion, you're going to be interested to know this was Cheesy's #1 question. Cheesy usually helping me cast or moderate this show. He's just busy today, guys. Friday.
Oh,
a lot
did
of
he
people
just
are
want
busy.
me to answer it or something?
He definitely wants you to answer it. No questions asked. He
gotcha.
wants you to answer this. We're going to start off with the #1 classic question, and it's the women that are in here that we want to know the most from. Does size matter? Does size matter? Let's start with it. Who's gonna jump in?
Cheesy wanted to ask that.
Yeah, of course you can. Nice geek. Does size matter? Start it off.
Yeah?
There we go.
I'll
So
be shallow as fuck. I don't give a fuck. The last thing I want to do is sit on like a 10-inch dick, to be honest. Like,
Wait, you're
shit
opposite?
hurts.
You're like the opposite of a size queen? Because I was gonna be
I
like,
would-
it matters, but I'm a huge size queen.
I would rather be like 6 to 8. I don't like.
Oh, someone's happy.
attaboy,
Okay,
geek.
like,
Only
I get
3
the
inches off.
Argument of like, I do get the argument of like, it's not how what you do with it, but like, why not both? Why can't someone have a
that's
dick
true.
and be good
I-
at it? Like, I mean,
I went to streams and I asked guys. I'll ask the question. I mean, I'll ask you guys after, or like you guys can ask it after the girls answer. But so you can think about it. And I rounded it up so it's easier so people didn't have to do math. So say if just like as like a abstract like math, say 3 centimeters equals an inch, right? Would you give up a centimeter of your penis for an inch of height, or an inch of height for a centimeter of your penis length? So you can think about it, but yeah, I'll let the girls answer first.
That's an interesting one, actually, Lacey. I'm like, huh. I always did want to be 6 foot tall, but I don't know.
I'm good. Yeah.
I just like everything to be large because I'm quite short and small. I like tall guys that have a bit more fat on. Like I just like really big guys in general. So like.
So you want like there to be some girth, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just want.
Is there like is there too big though, Slushy?
No, not in my experience. Honestly, like I thought I would have like a threshold, like what's too big, and no one's ever been like too big in my opinion. I don't know. I just like big size difference because like I am really short and stuff as well.
So as the man in here with the dad bod, what's your snap?
I think Felicity already got that one.
Lol.
Yeah, Felicity's got my snaps.
By the end of this show, everyone's just snapping Slushy all day, every day. She's like, all right, so
the day Slushy never came back to the show. Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah.
Good job.
So
She's like, I don't need the content. It's already in my phone. Here.
Tyrion, I want to hear from everyone, but Tyrion, we got to ask you because Cheesy wants to know.
Oh god. Boy, this is
Wait, Jesus
awkward.
He's in chat, I think.
Oh, good.
I don't care.
Don't care. No too big, no too small.
No.
People
I'm
are
not
people.
gonna what am I gonna do? Like be like, no, I can't date you.
That's
It
fair.
was like
That's
a
fair.
one night stand thing.
Well, like a one, yeah, true, but I still wouldn't care. I'd be like, whatever, fuck it.
Just,
we'll
like,
make
True,
do.
you
not-
wouldn't give a shit.
you not
So you're
think,
saying it wouldn't matter? You wouldn't ever be like, oh. I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but you're never gonna.
I
get to the
wouldn't
point where-
like not sleep with somebody because I was disappointed.
Even if it was like micro, like it's like literally smaller
That's
than a pinky
because
finger.
You haven't been disappointed yet. Like, it's like
Lacey, have you been disappointed? Because
I've been very disappointed.
yeah,
Have the people that haven't then like seriously like is all the sex that you've ever had like just been good? And
Well,
also
that would be
going
like
back on-
someone not sleeping with you because of like something you can't really control. Like, you can't really control your penis size or whatever, or maybe you can. I don't know.
I think it's,
Yeah, there's
like,
pills.
I mean, it's okay to be fussy though, but at the end of the day, like as long as you're not being like ridiculous with your standards, like at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship with someone as well, like I think sex is a pretty big important with it, right? Like, and if you genuinely don't enjoy it, because of, even if it's out of their control, then I don't think you can be like and even if you keep having sex with them, like you know, because you don't want to say, oh well, you can't enjoy it. If you're not like fulfilled, if you're not happy because of it, like it's then, do you not think that's like a
Yeah, I mean, I've had guys not want to fuck me because they don't like my boob size.
yeah, like real talk, like a lot of guys are really shallow about that kind of thing. Like, why can't girls be shallow about dick size as well? I don't know.
I
Yeah.
think it depends. Like, I mean, it's like people I've been in a relationship with, if I haven't been like, well, okay, I guess I've never been in that scenario where I'm not satisfied. But if
That's because you were picky from the beginning.
That's true. That's very true.
I'm
No,
always
but I mean, like, I feel like in a relationship, like, as you get like closer to that person, you start to, like, once you become more interested in them, and once you start like falling in love with them, like things like that start to matter less. Just like their physical appearance, like sometimes I feel like I've been attracted to people who have not even been like that physically attractive, just because I've gotten to like know their personalities more, and then they become more physically attractive, I guess.
cool.
But, yeah.
What do you guys think? The guys, they haven't really had all the guys here are just like taking notes on what the girls are saying, deciding who they're gonna vote next round, things like that.
100% doesn't matter because at the end of the day, it's a race, and I'm gonna finish first. And I'm undefeated. So
There you go. There you go. Matt Grizzly always wins the race. That's no questions asked.
Undefeated.
Well, you lost.
Like, would you fuck a girl if her pussy looked gross?
Yeah.
Well, if you're asking a guy, probably.
Like, look at Geek is like losing his headset. Like,
Yeah, like
The question, when we approach the quality of pussy quality, I will answer this more appropriately, but I like to focus in on the actual matter at hand, which is cock right now. So
yeah, get in on the cock there, Grizzly. Good man.
yeah, you just gotta grab it. You just gotta make sure you handle it and make sure you got it in the proper place and take what's in your hand and not worry about what's in the other hand. Just focus on what's there.
There you go.
If you
There you
can't
go.
feel
Yeah.
anything though, what if she's like
What
that?
features-
Oh, okay.
I wanna hear from Lost because he's been super quiet. I feel like he's super awkward about this topic.
No, it's because I have push a talk on.
Oh, okay.
I laugh and everything, but you can hear me. But like, I don't know. Like, you work with what you got, more or less. Size doesn't really matter in like neither. What does it like when it comes to boob size or dick size? Like,
Thank you for calling me a Thora.
I'm
It's definitely not. You're right. Sorry,
I think
guys.
at the end of the day, like everyone has got different preferences and stuff like that. So kind of like no matter what size that like you have, that someone is gonna like that's gonna be their perfect size, right? I was just saying like for my personal preferences, because I felt like that was what the question.
Oh yeah, it's totally personal preference.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm starting to feel like an asshole right now, but like
Yeah, like,
Felicity
Felicity being like the most wholesome, like
Yeah.
oh, you know, like it's you fall in love with a person. I'm just there like big dicks only. Thank you.
feel like I just.
Well, I mean, okay, there has been a time where the size was just not very good, and I had to just tell them we have to stop now.
Wow.
I didn't give them a reason.
Oof.
See?
Oof.
Size matters. It
So-
fucking matters.
So let me ask though, what's more important, girth or length?
Oh,
Right.
Anyone?
so
I mean-
I would say length is okay. I'm with Lisi on like if it's too long, then it's like
It's
just
scary.
don't thrust so hard. Like
Just- can you just like give yourself like a 3-inch like barricade for a second? Can I just want a pillow between us real fast? Like, oh my god.
well, it's true.
I don't know. I think you have to have a bit of both. Like there is. I don't want like hello at me, I'm at Mr. Skinny Penis, but I also don't want a chode. Do you know what I mean? Like.
No, that's completely true. I mean, and I'm not trying to make this out to what it's not, but on the opposite end of that spectrum for ladies, the guys, I mean, it's a very real thing where guys have to deal with situations where it's uncomfortable for the women to have fun, and you can't really get into it that much as a man, and that is a really big hindrance when it comes to performance as well, right? When you're not able to actually give it your all because you're hurting somebody, right? And at that point, it's not fun anymore. You're just at that point where it's okay. Now
That
it's
makes
not
you
fun.
feel.
Now it's-
It would make you feel so insecure, like as a guy, and
Oh,
as
yeah.
a girl, you're like sitting there. You're like, do I tell them? Do I
Yeah.
stop?
I've had
Please do.
situations in my past.
Yeah. I'll stop being a troll for a second and say, please do. There's nothing worse, even if it's a one-night stand where you're going and it's like, this isn't good. They're not having fun. Like, I'll turn my trollness out and be like, you're not having fun. I'm not having fun. How about we just shake hands, say good game, and go the fuck home at this point?
Yeah.
No.
I have a
Grizzly-
Netflix series I gotta catch up on.
Yeah, Grizzly, I've had situations like that, man. It's happened when my dating years. I've had situations where, you know, there's been an actual tears have been shed, and I'm like, oh, am I hurting you? Like, are you okay? And it's like, no, we got to stop this. This is not fun anymore. I don't like this. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, and then for the longest time, for like a good year after that, it was just like, I don't want to go near anybody anymore. Like, I feel like.
Like the guy that you're ready, you go and you hear that, oh, and you're like, oh fuck, shit, that was my bad. And then you're like recoiled in fear and don't want to touch it. And yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Touch it.
So let's flip it to the other side then, because well, I know a few of you've kind of already touched base on it, but with women specifically, is there like a I guess what we just used the proper term. Is there an unattractive? Is there anything that they would? Again, we're talking about like small penis. So like, is there like an unattractive vagina, like that you would just be like, nope, not going there, no way, no how? Or are you guys pretty much just like?
Absolutely, it's cleanliness. That
Yeah.
is what absolutely comes
Yeah,
out.
like what if
If it comes out and it stinks, I'm like, and there's like everyone knows the smell, but there's like, have you washed? What the fuck are you doing? And you just want to go to the bathroom, throw a bar of soap at him, and say, "Go in there, and we'll resume this in 30 minutes." I mean, it's just, yeah.
Well, it stinks that bad 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then while they're in
30-minute
there,
shower.
See, it's a plan. Go in there 30 minutes, then I hear the door close. I'm like, and I'm out.
You're good.
I
Out
actually
anywhere.
like it's not even just like cleanliness. I'm gonna be really here because I am bi and I have a fair few like amount of ladies. Like it can just like look ugly, real talk.
Yeah.
Like but
Really?
you know there are like there are some in my opinion I think there are some objectively like really pretty looking. I love how I'm like so comfortable saying like dick and penis and stuff like that.
Vagina's a harder word to say, isn't it? It's.
Vagina.
Go ahead, Slushy, say it. Vagina. Do it.
No.
Do it.
But as Trank just said in the thing, axe wound. Like
I've never seen an ugly one.
no, I think like
Or an unattractive one.
axe wound, or like the other one that I've heard as well, which is like a really disgusting mental image, but you can totally imagine it in your head. But like something like a ham sandwich or like pulled pork sandwich.
I think it's because we're girls.
I like either
we
one.
know that like guys are just like a vagina's a vagina. We're like there's different like sizes and shapes and yeah.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, 100%.
Bloomer's
like-
yeah.
I've seen a vagina before. Yeah.
I'm
gonna be.
That's a type of Pokemon, right?
yeah. It evolves into vagine if I remember correctly. So.
The vagina.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real shallow as well. Like personally, also find it like really unattractive with like hair on a woman as well. Like.
Yeah.
So like, are you
That's why
you
I
you
keep
say
that
like
off.
completely gone, like no hair slushy
Yeah. Like,
for guys
again,
too,
I
or
think-
just for women?
I'm with Slushy
No,
on
for
this,
guys,
man.
it's fine. I think on guys it's fine. I think like hair is like manly. I like beards and stuff like that as well.
Well,
so I
I'm on the
generally
variation.
like-
On the variation
But,
side of that.
I'm
this is
legit hairless.
all down to just like personal preference.
Go-
Or whatever.
what
I
was-
think on guys it's fine,
What's
but,
your
like, males,
variation,
it
Grizzly?
comes
What's your
Well, the
variation?
variation is it comes down to cleanliness. If it's a well-kept bush and it's not like you're walking through the fucking jungle, it's like, oh hey, it's hair on the pubic. I've actually not seen that in like a year. That's kind of refreshing. As opposed,
Or like an arrow, like pointing.
Yeah,
I-
that's when you know. Like when it goes up their zips, it's like, ah, you've thought about this. Thanks for the help. I have a little drunk.
I haven't
I'm
heard.
very drunk. I like the sense of direction.
That's fair. That's fair. I want to hear from Tyrion actually, because Tyrion
Oh,
always has
God.
interesting opinions on this one.
Oh, poor Tyrion.
What were we talking about?
Well, we were talking about is there nice vaginas or like is there like a preference
ugly
there? Or is there
vagines?
ugly?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure just like dicks, there's ugly vaginas or whatever, but doesn't mean you're not gonna fuck them.
That's
Okay,
fair.
well, yeah, I mean, come on.
That wouldn't
That's
fair.
fair.
Stop you? Like if you saw one, you'd be like, you know what? Maybe not.
No.
So what about
I
like
mean, like, okay, like, if it's, like, unhygienic or something, sure. But I'm, like, if you're talking, like, physical appearance, like, just,
Yeah, physical appearance.
yeah, then I'd be like, yeah, I don't care.
nice,
It's just like, yeah,
nice,
whatever.
good
I don't
attitude,
discriminate, you know what I'm saying?
atta girl. Well, lost,
You
lost.
and me both.
No, but like, it's something that they can't control.
So you've never been like with a girl that you're just like, ooh, like that's not the best.
I like
No.
what you've done with the drapes, but this carpeting is terrible.
I like it. That's a good way to put it. All right, who else have we picked on? I feel like Felicity's been pretty quiet for most of this. Felicity, I guess you've already kind of answered though. I guess I mean whatever, that's fine. I just
Yeah, I don't
it's
know
like
much about vaginas.
it's the
I've
same way
definitely
Geek
seen mine.
Geek is wanting Geek is wanting Lacey to talk. I'm like, hey Felicity, go ahead. All right, so all right, we'll leave it at that. The point is, everyone kind of agrees that as far as like size, it does matter, but there's too big and there's too small. Is that's kind of where we went with this? Except for Slushy, one more time. You're just like no such thing, eh?
There's no such thing as too big in my
Like a 2-foot python, you'd be like, fucking, let's ride it, cowboy. That's your attitude?
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, that's fair. That's
You
fair.
just gotta
So
grit your teeth and bear
I've
it.
never been in pain and not enjoyed it. I'm just saying. So
there you go. That's that's
I have a
hashtag that's your kink, right? So okay.
Actually,
So for the rest, give us like just to kind of wrap this topic off, a final like size of too small, too big. Let's put numbers on it. So we'll start
Put
with
numbers?
we'll start with Lacey.
4
Four.
is too small. 10 is too big.
So a 9.5, you'd be like, okay,
Wait,
that's
what?
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up, geek. Yeah, right. You're just upset that the 4 is too small, probably. Felicity.
I only know from experience though. Like that's like I'm not like being like a cunt about it. I'm saying like experience 4 is
That's fair. That's fair.
yeah.
I would agree with 4 is okay, but for what? Like just like to okay.
Well,
Yeah, I'll say
not to like
4.
take out to the movies. I mean, for
I mean, we're not asking you to put it on a leash and walk it around.
yeah, it's not like you're walking around the neighborhood. I mean, again, unless that's your hashtag kink.
All right, generally, okay, I will agree. Probably 4, and then maybe like 9.5.
Okay.
I
Okay.
feel like we're on the prices right now.
Yeah.
I'll take Cox for $9.99, Dan.
And I think Slushy said no too big. Lisa answered. Tieran's like, I don't really have a size. I'm just don't even care. So that's good. And then dudes, just tell your size. And no, okay, don't actually tell us. Unless you're that comfortable. I mean, Geek Gaming keeps implying that he has. Yeah, he's got a real 3-footer, guys. That's the real truth. All right.
You never answered my question.
Oh, we didn't.
A centimeter of dick size. Let's just say like 3 centimeters equals an inch. A centimeter of dick size. So if you gave up like a full inch of your dick, you'd be 3 inches taller.
Okay.
Technically, by like this abstract math, but would you do it?
I would.
What would you give up for what? Like, in how much height or dick size would you give
taller,
up?
man. I got a little extra to give away.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, same. I would increase height a bit.
Yeah.
I'm already 6 feet, so it's fine. But
see,
weird flags, but okay, dude.
Grizzly, why are you off the screen again? Figure out your shit.
I don't know why I'm off the screen. I'm here on mine. God, it's because the website hates me.
It apparently does.
I'm already 6'4". I'm very
It's not
my
just
height.
the website.
I already had to duck through some doors. I don't want to be any taller, honestly.
So would you give up? Would you give up height for dick size then?
No, I'm very content with my penis. It has led me well, as I said. I'm not defeated.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, what if it was an either or?
I would. I'll tell you right now. I'm 5'11". I always wanted to be 6 foot. I was 5'11" in grade 9. So like I always just wanted to hit 6 foot. I would absolutely give up a centimeter, no problem. Fuck yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
Well, if it's either or, I would give an inch of height because, like, to get quote unquote real here, I travel to pick my son a lot, and I have to get on a plane quite often to do it and everything else. And it's already bitch to fit in the planes at 6'4". Let me tell you. I'm like squat on the seats doing this shit, so giving up an inch of height and being able maybe to stand up straight or sit up straight in a chair for 3 hours, pretty nice. It's pretty a high quality life choice, if I do say so.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Sorry guys, I got a whisper that was really funny. Okay, guys, we put it in chat, the straw poll, who to save. Remember, again, you're voting for who you want to keep on the show. You only get 1 vote for who you want to keep, so make sure you're voting for your favorite right here, right now. You only get about a minute to do the vote, guys, and then we're gonna go ahead and we'll announce again. We'd like to, in theory, we want a bottom 3, but it just kind of has to do with how the votes work, to be honest, guys. That's the way I do this. But that was fun, eh? Sex talk. Wow, this content roulette thing is sure awfully worth your time to show up on, eh?
Every stream I ever go on ends up becoming sexual at some point.
Yeah.
No, I have a lewd in my faces, like. Bloomer was like, oh, Slush is gonna be on the show again. Better add sex to the topics of conversation.
I was like, hashtag content.
Pretty legit. That's
Yeah.
why I have that question. That question came up in my Discord, and I was like, "That's like weird." It was like late night chats. Like I was like in bed, like typing people like on my general, and I was like, "Wait, this is a good question." And so like, yeah, I've asked a lot of people. It was pretty.
I'll be honest. The votes is very close right now, and it kind of sucks when it's this close because it means that we end up not with like a bottom 2 or a bottom 3, but like a bottom 7, and it's like, goddamn.
Hello.
It's like,
what is superior?
Yeah, exactly. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna call it in just a moment, though. Anyways, and we'll just sort it out as we go. Whatever, it's fine. But if you haven't voted yet, make sure you do. Dick talk.
I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
Alright.
All right, guys. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna call it like I said in just 5 seconds here because, well, hey, whatever. We'll sort it out, and I'm actually gonna do it by based on who got to that level of vote first, because there are a lot of ties, a lot of draws along the board. Oh, look at that! One of them just sorted itself out, so that's perfect. Apparently we're gonna wait 5 more seconds. Sorry to keep telling you this, Grizzly, but your guest thing is showing. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just, so people know who you are, because I know they want to vote for you.
Not a lot. So it's good to get the name recognition out there.
Well, exactly. In front of the 11s of viewers. So that's huge.
11s of viewers.
11s. Not always at the same consecutive time, but you know, in general. Okay, so because there are so many draws in this one, guys, we're gonna be making it so whoever got the vote to the top first is gonna be the winner of the round, and it looks like we are gonna have a bottom 4 one more time. So the suspenseful music begins. Guys, chat, your votes have been counted. They've been tabulated. They've been calculated. They've been multiplied, divided, added. We forgot to subtract. Hold on. Carry the 1. There we go. We've got the vote. Take a sip of water to really add to the dramatic effect. Ahem. Geek Gaming.
Is the greatest of all time.
Factually true. But chat does not agree. You are in the bottom 4. You are not safe.
Sad face.
Tyrion_D.
Hello.
Hello. Last week's winner.
Somehow.
Now,
Rigged.
in the bottom 4, you are not safe. Slushy. Chat has decided that your stance on big penises is one that they can get behind. You are safe.
Hey, GG boys.
Lost.
Yo.
A lot of comparisons being made between you and Matthew Grizzly today. 2 bearded men wearing hats.
That's all there is to it, really.
They have decided. That is true. That is true. They've decided lost. They like the hat. You are safe. You are moving on to the next round. Felicity. Someone who I thought would be a crowd favorite. Proving me right again. Felicity, congratulations. You have won this round. You're the winner of this round. It means you have the power. And Matt Grizzly, sadly, that means that you are going to be in our bottom 4. You are not safe this round. You are not safe. So, that means with our bottom 4, Geek, Lisi, Grizzly, and Tyrion, each of you gets an opportunity to sell to Felicity why it is that you should be saved. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with Geek Gaming.
Why do you always do that?
Because you're at the top left of the screen, bro. Get over
All
it.
right, so I mean, ultimately, I haven't been on the show for longer than 3 rounds each time I've been on here, so I'd like the opportunity to get to the next round. Just putting it out there. But no, I'm having a lot of fun, and I'll see if I can be a little bit more controversial for you.
Felicity does love controversy. She told me that specifically. Tyrion, give us your sales pitch here.
Oh, I don't know. With me, you just get what you get. So, you know, I'm kind of just who I am. So.
I like it.
Okay.
That's
Same
honest.
for me.
Honest and real. Honest and real. Then we had, it was, I guess, Lisi. Lisi, give us your pitch.
Yeah. I'm a super honest person. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm gonna give you hard facts, and if I don't know it, I'll look up the facts. But yeah, no, I'm pretty good. If I have to, I'll sing for you again. I won't pick a scream though.
We'll hold off on the singing for the moment, and then we're gonna give Mr. Matthew Grizzly an opportunity to say why he should be saved.
Oh, I should be saved? Oh, like I said, they already said honesty, all that, but I'm being honest to you in truth. I'm telling you 100% of the true facts. I get in there, get my business done, I talk about it. I'm not sitting here dancing around any lines like certain people. And I'm not accepting of everything, and that's more fun at the end of the day, right?
I like it. All right. And that gives Felicity the opportunity to start thinking it over. You've got your 4 names. You can save one and only one of them. Who is it going to be, Felicity?
Oh, man. I'm gonna save Matthew Grizzly.
Matthew Grizzly.
He's very witty.
He is very witty. Matt Grizzly, congratulations. You have been saved. You're moving on to the next round thanks to Felicity. And needless to say, not surprising probably, Felicity. I'm putting you on the spot one more time. Felicity, you have to save either Lisi, Geek Gaming, or Tyrion. One of those incredible incredible people, and 2 of them being doomed to chat's will. Who's it going to be? Who are you saving?
That was so good. I am going to save. I'm gonna save Lisi.
Lisi Lou being saved. Congratulations, Lisi. You are moving on to the next round. Very
She's supposed to
exciting.
hear me sing when I'm in the bottom 4 again next round.
Very, very likely. Which leaves us with Geek Gaming and Tyrion. So, guys, while I start typing up that straw poll, the 2 of you should start trying to sell your case to chat if you want to be saved.
I heard Tyrion kicks kittens. I'm just putting it up.
Wow.
Yeah, I throw them over my chair while I'm streaming.
That
was me. Just kidding. No, I mean, like, I have to go in like half an hour anyway. So just saying. I have some stuff to do for school. So.
Well, so there's an honest answer, guys. If you want to...
I get to win by default? Is that what you...
Well,
I'm saying,
not for
yeah.
sure.
Well,
Let's
I have,
find
like,
out.
Half an hour. So
Feels bad.
if not,
Make
this
sure
week-
Tyrion stays. Chat. Vote for her.
you don't want to know how close this is right now, Geek. You don't want to
Wait,
know.
Just let him make it to the what is it? The next
No,
set a
it's
new
all-
record.
That
I can go make some.
Geek did make it pretty far one time, for the record. He's making it seem
I
like
made
he's
it
never
to the
made
top
it
Oh, so
far.
you're lying.
I made it to the top 3 or top 4 or whatever it was. The first round. The first.
Yeah. All right, we're giving about 20 more seconds. So chat, if you haven't got your vote in, get it in right here, right now. I know we've got enough people to get this to be a landslide. And right now, not surprisingly, Twitch chat trolling me the way they so often do in this show. It's very close. It is very close.
I'm bacon.
I wish weed was illegal. Or no, weed was legal in Hawaii.
Is it not?
It's legal here.
It's not. Yeah, I was gonna say. Dying at geek right now.
All right, I'm calling this in exactly 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. If you haven't got your vote in, make sure you get it in right this moment.
Whoa, almost fell out of the pan.
Hashtag content BT dubs.
This is the quality content I came here for. I don't know what everyone else is doing. I just came here to see upright bacon about to fall out of a tiny pan.
It's a plus, we get it. You're all about the beat. We've already accepted that about you. Just
Clout.
Guys,
Brenda's song has that fucking Instagram. What? Alright.
Lisi, thank you for following me on Twitter,
She's old.
BT dubs.
Just
Yeah, I
let
was
the
gonna-
goddamn
no, I-
bacon win. God. I
My
swear.
my Twitter game's kind of bad. I need to get on it. I don't know how to grow that shit.
That's, you know, me and you both. So I'll just look at all the popular streamers here and be like, help me out. Hashtag BT dubs.
Start an
Felicity's
Instagram
like-
and only post pole dancing content on your Instagram, and that's
Yo,
how
that
you get-
works.
Yo, it does. Real talk. That's the
Oh,
only reason I ever
God.
was.
Oh my, but I have like the asbestos ceiling, and it's in Hawaii. Most of the buildings that are made before like the 90s are made out of concrete. So like my outer walls and my ceiling are all concrete. I can't like drill into
Don't
them.
get like, as long as you don't have like a.
It's
You
8
can get
feet.
the suspend. You
The
might
suspend.
be able to get one that like, instead of going you know how like most poles or whatever are like wedged between the ceiling and the floor based on like kind of tension. You can get ones that are just upright that have a heavy base and there's a main stage at the bottom. That's the
Ooh.
one that
Guys.
I have, and you can do them outside as well. Outside summer.
Hold on. This is great content for our next round, potentially. All right, Slushy. So we'll talk more about that in just a moment. But guys, the results. Let's go ahead. What we're going to have to do, I hate to say this, but chat trolls us the way they so often do. We put the suspenseful music on. There we go. Geek Gaming versus Tyrion D. Let's put you both at the bottom, actually. There we go. Guys, so the way we're going to have to call this one, because of Twitch, we have to call who got the votes in first. It's why we always say get your votes in first, because at the moment, it is a 50% to 50% dead heat, even straw poll vote. So we're calling it by who hit that, well, it was whatever, the 53 to 47 first. Lol. And now, of course, the votes start coming in again. Amazing what Twitch chat will do to you. I'm pretty sure Gooch does this specifically.
If you turn your face sideways like this, what does it do?
What?
It tilts everything. We're done.
Whoa. I love it. All right. Despite the fact that chat has started to vote now more in the favor of one direction over the other, no band reference. Tyrion versus Bacon, aka Geek Gaming.
That's not my AK.
Tyrion, you have to leave in 30 minutes. Probably less now. Geek Gaming, that bacon looks super crispy and delicious, I'm not gonna lie.
Huzzah.
Despite the fact that the vote has now become 52% to 48%, the one who has been saved is Geek Gaming. Tyrion, I'm afraid because your crew came in just a little too slow to vote for you.
Oh, it's okay.
You're headed home. Tyrion, give yourself a or any of your socials where you want to shout out, or just shout me out, whatever you're feeling.
I don't have a shout out, so thanks Bloomer for having me.
Hey, thanks for being here,
appreciate
Tyrion. Always appreciated.
Bye, Tyrion.
Yeah, bye guys. How do I leave? Bye.
Guys,
Where's the button? Oh.
she found it, guys. She found it. Of course, she's gonna leave her mic hot now, and we're just gonna hear like that fucking Geek Gaming. that would actually be amazing. That, you know, hey, I gotta tell you though, Geek, you're lucky, man, because the truth is the vote actually swapped the other way by the end. So don't be getting too cocky. Don't get too big for your bridges now. You know what I'm saying? So all right, guys.
Saves the needs for later.
The rounds are getting shorter now. The rounds are getting shorter. They're now 15 minutes per round, and of course they continue to get shorter still as time will go on. So be ready, be aware, etc., etc., etc. Let me see. Slushy, you were talking about your Instagram first. Let's go back to that for a second while I figure out what we were supposed to talk about this round.
He's trying
Yeah,
to
I can't find it. It's a problem.
I wasn't talking about my specific Instagram. I was saying Instagram as a whole. Kale was promoting us.
True.
I've got to be honest. I've seen Slushy's Instagram once or twice or 3 times or like twice a week. I drop by. I mean, I don't know.
I hate you.
About once a day for 2.5 minutes. Yeah.
2.5. Yeah, right.
He doesn't last that long.
I open it up and I'm like, well, I'm finished. See you later, everyone.
Like, let's see.
Let's see. Yeah, but no, for real. Slushy has a great Instagram, guys. You should shout your own Instagram out. It also will keep you around a few more rounds.
I have 2 Instagrams. I hate you. I have 2 Instagrams because one of them's an art Instagram because I actually do art as my main thing. I'm not just a size queen nympho that posts bullshit, I swear. I actually have a talent. So I have an art one which is 01/head without, it's not got the underscore. It's literally just straight /head. So 01 for art and then 02/head for my cute makeup. I like to think so anyway, and pole dancing because I do pole dancing and I do competitive pole dancing sometimes as well. And I never post like the actual cool competitive ones because I find it funnier to do me struggling in practice. So if you want to see me struggling with pole dancing, half of them, then there's like the occasional actual finish routine. Yeah, it's fun. Pole dancing is great. Everyone should do it. Real talk. If you want to do exercise and you can't bring yourself to the gym, start doing pole dancing. You have a great time and you boost your confidence as well, and it's great. And I'm promoting that everyone.
Nice.
I tried that once. It was so hard. I went to like one tutorial class, and they were like, "Yeah, just bring your leg above your head." And I did dancing for 6 years, and I was like, "No, I have no upper body strength. They don't make you do push-ups in unless you're unless you fuck up." Because I was in color guard, so they're like, "Oh, you dropped your rifle, do 20 push-ups," but it wasn't like you need to be so strong, and your abs, your core needs to be fucking fit. It's hard.
I think it's even better as well because if you focus on muscle day every day, then you're not going to be able to do the actual moves because it requires a lot of flexibility as well. So you end up with a really nice figure, in my opinion, but anyone
lean.
does it because Yeah, because like you can't put on too much muscle, otherwise you get stiff, and then you can't do like the flexibility stuff. So you get like a really nice in between.
So,
Like once upon a time when I was fighting professionally in a much better shape than I am now, we actually had went to go as a joke, me and one of the fight camp, because we were at a camp meeting, we like lived there in the gym, we did that, and we were so fucking bored that we just wanted to do something different. And they also did a pole dancing class there, so we did that for our cardio and stretches that day. And my big ass was 230 pounds at the time. I was, like you said, I was muscle. It was not this. I was like, this is fucking horrible. I'm just like grabbing like, this is fuck you all. I'm gonna go bench and squat. Fuck you. And I just like laughed halfway.
I'm gonna go deadlift like 150 pounds. See if you can lift that.
So I can feel better about myself, you dicks.
So at the fear that this is gonna, because health is one of our topics on the wheel that we'll be spinning later, but I find this kind of an interesting. So who here is actually currently doing something physical for their health versus who is who's really just kind of living that streamer lifestyle, let's call it? Lost living the streamer lifestyle?
Being lazy, yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Did you ever used to work out or anything like that, or is it just?
I used to work out back in the days when I was young.
Yeah. Just fell out of it, or what?
No, I moved to another city, and like now during the winters, if I want to work out, I sort of have to go in 20 below zero, cold, to the gym for about half an hour because there's no good roads here. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I stopped doing that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be...
Hashtag streamer lifestyle. I went through that phase for like probably almost like 2 years, truthfully, and I was like, I better start doing at least something. And now I just make chat. Now I make chat make me do push-ups. That's like my secret to trying to get myself back into good shape.
Oh, but like I do like work out at home and stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't see that as actual regular exercise.
How often, like how many times a week do you do that at home?
About twice.
Oh, that's good, man. It's a good, like, I mean, it's not 7 days a week, whatever.
You're pushing the cholesterol through your veins. You're good. Like,
yeah.
It's like, as long as it's not sitting there, you should be okay.
True.
But, yeah. No. I feel like super lazy. I used to work out all the time, and then, like, I stopped, and I got really heavy last year. I was like, I'm 5'9", and I was at like 180 pounds last year of fat. And I was like, I need to stop. I saw a picture of me, and I was like, when I hug my friend and my thighs, you can see them behind him. I was like, okay, I changed my diet completely. So I guess like that's like a healthy thing, but like,
good for you.
Yeah, I try not to do sugar and like high intakes of sodium. But like, I feel super lazy now because I used to work out like 5 times a week, and then because streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I wanna throw it over to Felicity actually, because Felicity, you're a I'd say truthfully, like not to diminish anyone else here, but you're like probably the biggest streamer. You're the partnered streamer in the crew amongst a bunch of affiliates over here. So like. But you're
nice.
Yeah, so jelly, eh, geek. One day I'll get a sub button.
One day somebody will be there in my channel.
But like, I mean, you're obviously in good shape as well. How do you find yourself balancing taking care of yourself, being healthy, with keeping a consistent stream schedule?
First, I don't have a consistent stream schedule.
That's fair.
I have a full-time job, and I actually travel every week for work.
Wow.
So I only actually stream on evenings and on the weekends, and that's it. I wish I could make it a full-time job, but it's just not possible. But I'm actually I used to be like really on top of things. I used to get up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym, and like that was before work. But recently, like I have not been doing that. But I'm gonna get back into it.
Yeah, soon TM, right?
Yeah.
You like eat like a queen though, so I'm pretty sure your diet is like good enough to.
It's gotten bad.
Out.
Like now that I travel, because a lot of times it's like, oh, I feel so exhausted from work, and after I get back from work, I work on like stream stuff at the hotel. So I really don't have like, I don't really have free time, like ever. But what's funny is that whenever I'm actually like in the zone and doing well, with like my diet and my like if I'm going to the gym, like everything else just somehow falls into place. Like when I have good habits, which is strange because you would think that the more that you take on, like, you know, during times when you have downtime, you don't want to do that kind of stuff, but somehow it's more motivating. And when I fall out of that, everything kind of
No, it's super
Crumbles.
true. It's
Yeah.
super true. I'm having that same thing right now where like I'm trying my life to like all the outstanding list of things like I gotta get done. I've gotta get accomplished. I've been trying to get at least one done every single day. And then when you finish that one, you're like, wow, now I want to do this. Now I want to do that. And oh, I still gotta do this today, so I might as well do that. And like you kind of your schedule starts to, I don't know, like sort itself out almost. I mean, even though you always have 1,000 things on the go, it's like it just works.
Mm-hmm. No, that's true.
Geek, what are you doing right now, bud?
I mean, for like workouts.
Yeah, for being healthy. How are you?
mean,
how are you
ulti-
promoting a healthy image on Twitch.tv?
Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of shallow to say, but I do the same thing. I kind of like what you're doing. Instead of push-ups, I do burpees. And so for every like sub or donation or whatever the case is, I'll do like a certain amount of burpees. But on top of that, the wife and I like to do a lot of like hiking and like camping and stuff like that. So I'm pretty active physically in that sense. Only as of the last year have I actually stopped being as active and gained a little bit of weight, but ultimately it's starting to go away again. I'm starting to see that that ab starting to show up again and stuff. So it's
I like it. Grizzly's the only one who hasn't specifically been asked, so let's go ahead and ask you, Mr. Grizzly. You used to be a professional fighter, so you were actually jacked AF before,
Wait,
dude.
really?
Yeah.
I fought professionally in
That's
mixed
scary
martial
as
arts
fuck.
for 5 years. I was 10-1 as an amateur and 5-0 as a professional. I fought for a regional under circuit in Florida under Bellator. I actually had an interview with Donna White, guy's dick, by the way. Let's see here. And I used to fight 185 pounds. I went to 10. Then I fought at 205 pounds when I was walking around at 240.
Wow,
My biggest, I was 255 with 8% body fat. I squatted 700, bench 350, and deadlifted 1,200. That was me at my biggest and strongest. Now I'm a single dad who works in corrections. I have been the leader of our emergency response team for the past 2 years. Recently hurt my back, was down for about 3 months, bloated up to 370, back down to about 340 now. Goal is get back down to 390 and then start lifting it heavily again. So my back is better and I can get back to being about 280 of muscle again. That's what I like the most.
Nice, man.
So once upon a time.
Yeah. So what are you doing right now? You just said you lost like 30 pounds. So what are you doing right now? Like that's huge, dude.
Right now it's just physical therapy and I'm not trying to overdo it on my back. It's just cutting out a bunch of the sitting food because I bloated up because when my back was down and I was on disability, like I was down. Like it was this chair and the bed in the room behind me is all I could do. So fuck you, Grubhub, first and foremost. So you can throw that out there. Making it way too easy, but I couldn't cook. So
Did you get like did one of your discs like get inflamed or like did you like break a vertebrae or like?
I had a disc that it slipped out on me. I had to take it and get it out. Almost had to have the neurosurgeon go in and remove it. Thankfully,
Wow.
It had been like 1 centimeter further when I went down, and if I kept working on it, I had to leave work because I was working through it. And I was walking around on the concrete just doing my job, and I came in and I was like, I'm leaving. And like, you can't. I'm like, no, I'm fucking leaving. I'm going to the ER because I'm about to pass the fuck out standing here. So goodbye.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, it was bad. I had hoped it had just been one thing, but it was a rough moment. But don't worry, I'll get it back. Now I'm just, as I said, resident dad bod for a little bit, so still sexy. I accept it. It's fine. Some people are gifted, some people aren't. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Dad bod.
Or you'll get that.
I'll be dad bod for the rest of my life, even though I'm not a dad. I just, preemptive, just thinking like, what if? So better just get it going now. So I was actually going to go somewhere with that. And then, yeah, so dad bod, that's what I was going to say. Is dad bod sexy these days? Like to you girls specifically, I guess to the guys too. Like Geek obviously doesn't think so, but like some people love dad bod, some people don't. How do you guys feel about it? Like, do you prefer
okay.
someone in good shape?
I'd say about like second on the ideal body type. Best bod is rugby body. Which
Okay.
is like
Rugby bodies are hot.
right? Like literally like
Yeah.
muscle with like fat over the top. So just like stocky, broad, can fight someone, but like still like a layer of cuddle over the top. You know what I mean? Rugby body is the one.
Yeah, you like a little extra pudge still, eh, Slushy? Yeah. What would everyone else? Are you guys? What do you like? Like we see obviously like supermodels these days and like actors, actresses that are like, this big around. Is that like what you would consider an ideal body type? Is that what you're striving for? Or like, do you want a little cushion for the pushing? Like, what are you looking for?
Felicity can go first. I kept going first. You can go first.
Yeah, let's go with Lost. Go with Lost. Actually, I want to hear Lost. What are you looking for, like in a partner? What do you find? What do you find attractive? Like, don't say like looks and their eye color. No, I'm saying like as far as health. Like, do you want a little extra pushing, or do you want like a lot of extra pushing, or do you want like absolute stick thin?
No. Like a little extra, not too much. Like still a healthy, like still feel good. You know, wake up in the morning and don't hate yourself, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear Grizzly. Grizzly, same question.
I like ACs in the thick, first and foremost. That's just the ideal range right there. And on the other thing, I used to date someone who was 4'9" and 84 pounds. It was both a lot of fun and absolutely horrifying at the same time. Because when you feel like you roll over and you're like actually you're like, did I kill you? Are you okay? Is there like, just not even meaning to? It's absolutely terrifying. You actually feel like you're going out, and like one point, this freaked me out. I was like, oh, you have your little sister? I'm like,
oof.
Like, no, fuck you. She's a grown woman, and she gives wonderful blowjobs. So go away. She's gone.
All right, Geek, same question.
I mean, I'm not picky.
There you go. You're just a fan of women, right?
I'm just a fan of the female form. Ultimately, though, if I have to choose an ideal weight and like body size, I mean, I love petite women. I mean, my wife is really small. She's 5'1", if that. And she's like, I'm not gonna say her weight, but she's definitely got some meat on her. You know what I mean? And I like it. I mean, that's just why I married her.
There you go. That's good enough. We're running low on time, so Felicity, same question.
I like an athletic build, and I like tall guys.
How tall is tall?
Okay, I guess for me, 5'10" is tall.
Perfect. 5'11", everyone. Lisi.
I'm almost 5'10". I'm in. I got it. No.
Felicity, does that mean I don't have a chance with you anymore? I'm like 5'2".
I'm 5'2" also.
Can we just be like a perfect,
That's so cute.
like small power that's being cuddled, like
Little people's.
Like,
right.
It'd be great.
All my best friends were short, so like they hugged them. They would like rest their chest on my boobs, and I'm just like, eh. It's like a mom thing. I don't know. Fuck. I've been on every end of like I've been like really skinny. And then I've been like, obviously it attracts certain people. So I've been really skinny, and then I've been thicker, and I've been I weight trained in college, and then I danced, so I was kind of lean, and I was really I was like 135 at this height. I'm 5'9", and I was 135. Like that, I was skinny. Like people thought I was anorexic, and I was like, no, I just can't gain weight. And then I became 21 and went downhill. But I mean, I don't know. I think it depends on like what I'm into, and it's like the type of people that are in it. Like I ride motorcycles, so a lot of people that ride motorcycles, like we like to just go riding. Like we don't like. I love riding so much. Like it's like the best. And so like I don't want to like I would much rather go on like a 2-hour ride than like go to the gym and work out for 2 hours. You know, like that's just me. And so like most of the guys that like ride, they're not like some are really fit because they have the time for it. But like I don't want to be like there's a guy that posted his Instagram, and I checked it out, and he was like terrifyingly huge. Like I wouldn't hug him because I was afraid I would get crushed. Like I was like, I would touch you. If I saw you, I'd be scared.
Fuzzy, you got a little bit of drool on your chin there. You might want to wipe that. Yeah.
Chat, make sure you're getting your votes in. Get your votes in, chat.
Oh, I actually do.
It's a very close one.
Hit him with the slash leads in chat.
He's really cute, but like, it just depends. I like both. Like I've dated really skinny guys. I've dated really like bigger guys, and like it's just. I guess it depends on what phase I'm at in my life. Like right now, I'm content. If you're confident in yourself and you're not killing yourself with what you're doing and you're healthy, then yeah, then I'm okay with it. But like, I mean, like obviously it's kind of nice. I go to race, so it's like it's nice to have like someone who can actually like lift me on their shoulders and not get winded after 5 minutes, you know. So I mean, you know, it's
Sound.
not like that, like shoulder rides at fucking concerts. Gross ass.
All right. Chat, I'm going to say get your final votes in right here, right now. You want to get those in now. It's actually hilarious. Again, chat is trolling me the best they can, the best they know how. I'm going to run to the bathroom really quickly while you guys chat. And when I come back, we are revealing the results. So, you know, if you want to try and pitch yourself to chat right now, guys, this is your opportunity. Do it fast.
I just have questions. I want to put Leslie rides. Do you have one, or do you just ride it for fun on other people?
Is it just me or is the Discord acting?
Discord's going shit.
Yeah.
Discord servers like to go down every weekend for maintenance, so like sometimes
there we
they get
go.
a little
Okay.
staticky.
Alright.
Great. Oh, wow.
Leslie, what are you riding? What bike you got?
I have an R3 because I live in Hawaii. All my friends that have like R6s and like what leader bikes, they end up crashing. I had a friend of mine pass away a few weeks ago because he was riding. They're going First of all, they're riding parallel with each other, which is fucking stupid. Don't do that, guys. Please don't. But they're on the freeway going like 75, and someone's bike had a mechanical failure on the like outside, so they're like on the inner lanes, like they have the rail over here and the rest of the traffic over here. And the guy that was in between the traffic, so like on the outer side of the, outer side of the lane, and then there was one guy here next to the guardrail. His bike had a mechanical failure, and he started wobbling and freaked this guy out. So he wasn't paying attention to the road, and he went over the guardrail. And they're going like 75, like I said. And it's like, it's having anything like that with like the roads out here are terrible, like with the humidity and the rain all the time. Like you're having and I have to put WD-40 on my shift every like other month because it rusts to the point where I can't use it. Like there's no point in spending a fuck ton of money on a bike out here or any car or anything like that.
That's
Then when I was riding in Florida, it was the same thing. It was a bunch of salt and everything. I had a little six lift at the time to get around. Now that I've got a garage and everything, and I don't ride it all the time, and I'm not around all the salt and everything, I got an 08 Yamaha V-Star 1300. It's nice. I like to cruise because the crotch rockets aren't R3s, R6s. I've sat on Hayabusas because I'm tall and I'm wide. Even if I'm skinny, I'm
yeah,
still
you need a
wide.
cruise.
Okay.
If you
I
go
gotta-
over your
I gotta pause it here for a second, guys. I don't know what exactly, but I'm hearing that you need to use actual lubricant, not WD-40. So there's that thought.
It's
Guys,
using oil, but like
we're
out
going-
here with the salt water, it's not good with it.
we're gonna go ahead. I've paused the vote as of actually right now. Wow, it really, the whole thing literally did that while I was away. So just so you guys know, the people that were winning are now at the bottom and vice versa. So so really interesting. How we're gonna do this one? How are we gonna do it? 4? Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, we're gonna save 2 of you to start off. And then we're going to go from there. Dramatic music, please come on. There we go. Who are we going to go with first? Answer. We're going to start. Lisi Lou.
Hi.
Lisi,
Yeah.
I want you to know that you've definitely got some fans in the audience.
I love my boys. They're great.
You love your people. It's 2019.
I love my ungendered acquaintances that occasionally keep me company on the internet.
Thank you. That is correct. Lisi, that being said, you are in our bottom 4. That means you are not safe as of the moment.
Thanks, guys. Fucking great.
Lost.
It was even inclusive.
Yo.
I'm not going to make this one dramatic. It's so obvious where you landed on this scale that I don't need to even tell you. I can just move on. Oh wait, no, you're in the bottom 4. You're not safe. You're not safe. Matthew Grizzly.
Yes, Bloomer.
You are safe. Congratulations. You are moving on to the
Nice.
next round.
I'm disappointed in you, chat. No consistency. No consistency.
No consistency.
Yeah, they do that. They do that.
Hi, welcome to the internet.
Geek Gaming.
I'm a Cheeto.
Currently a Cheeto. Geek Gaming, you are not safe. You are in the bottom 4.
Surprise!
Slushy, Felicity, one of you is safe. One of you is in the bottom 4. And the winner of this round, Slushhead. Congratulations, Slushy. You are the winner of this round, which means, Felicity, sadly, you are in our bottom 4. Bottom 4. You've got Slushy and Grizzly safe. Everyone else in the bottom 4. Here's what I want you guys to do. First things first, we're gonna give Slushy the opportunity to save one of you. So to each of the 4 of you, if you want to take an opportunity to explain to Slushy why you should be saved. Let's begin. This time we'll start with Lost. Lost, you're starting us off.
If you save me, I give you back Trank, perhaps.
You can't use my boyfriend as a hostage. That is not fair.
Lol. LOL. I take it. Who was next? Geek Gaming. Geek Gaming was next. Bottom 4. Go for it.
I'm a Cheeto.
That's one heck of a pitch. One heck of a pitch, guys. Who else have we got? We've got Felicity. Felicity.
All right. I'm gonna do a freestyle.
Wow. Okay, this is getting real.
Oh god, this is so bad. All right. Wait. So one of them will be saving one of us.
Yeah. Slushhead has an opportunity right now to save one of the 4 of you.
Slushhead. Okay. Yo, Slushhead, I'm gonna tell you a fact. Cause if you pick me, I'll send you Snapchat. But if I don't go through, I'm gonna be dead. And I'm your biggest fan, Slushhead.
That was definitely something. A little applause. And
I'm sorry.
and then Lisi, I haven't given you a chance yet. Lisi, pitch your case. Why should you be saved?
I have the Instagram of the guy that I was gonna give her.
Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. That's fair. Slushy. Dramatic music begins as of right this moment. Who are you gonna save and why?
Okay, so we had some excellent pictures there. However, I'm disappointed in the fact that Felicity's one kind of goes back on the fact that she said that she'd give me daily Snapchats if I saved her last time, and that's implying she's not going to honour her word if I don't pick it this time, and I don't like people that go back on their word.
That's a good point, though.
That's fair.
I will still send you Snapchats even if you don't pick me.
She's already lied once. You can't trust her now.
That's it. All credibility out the window.
You can't burn wood.
Honestly, I might have to go with my boy Lost, just because he has custody over my actual IRL boy at the moment. So, and I've had breakup threats if I don't save them. So.
There you go, Lost. Congratulations, you are making it to the next round. Slushy has gone ahead and saved you. Grizzly, for some reason, you are off my screen again. I don't know why.
Well, because it hates me.
It does hate you. And here's what I was gonna say, Grizzly. We don't even need you on screen. I'm actually gonna give you the opportunity now to save one of these 3 incredible people. So who's left for you? Lisi Lou, Geek Gaming, and Felicity. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Geek Gaming, Lisi Lou. That is one hell of a competition between the 2 of them. Felicity, well, we'll see. We'll see if you get saved.
The only thing I can do is roll in yellow paint right now. No one has that.
9 out of 9
Have you
would watch.
seen that Reddit? Like, have you seen that Reddit? I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a fetish of like girls painting their legs yellow.
Wait, what?
Yeah, seriously.
Not that I
not
that I would watch Lisi paint her legs yellow.
But it's like a pretty big Reddit actually, like of people literally, or just girls wearing yellow tights, or just having yellow legs. It's
hell?
an interesting one, yeah.
I want to know what dark corners of the internet you just browse on a regular basis to get to here. Weird yellow fetish. She's like, It's
Reddit
okay.
is
You
my
were
life,
looking for
okay?
green tights and you found yellow, and you're just kind of freaked out. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I gotta go with Leslie. She's got the old motorcycle thing we chatted while you were gone, Bloomer. So
Wow.
I
Okay.
can't talk to you, so I
There
gotta
was-
talk to somebody.
There was no suspenseful music, but that's okay. Congratulations. Lisa, you have been saved. You are moving on to the next round, which means that our bottom two is coming down to Felicity versus Geek Gaming. Each of you get an opportunity to pitch yourself to chat really quickly. Go ahead, talk over each other as much as you want while I set the straw poll up. You both
Felicity,
fight
do
for
a
it.
diss track.
Yeah.
Do a
Yeah.
diss track.
Wow, that's a great idea. Diss track. Let's see it. I'm gonna give each of you 10 seconds to sort it out while I type this out, and then you're gonna do a diss track against each other. Felicity versus Geek Gaming.
What?
Give them like 5 minutes or something.
No,
Figure
that's
it
way
out.
too long. Way too long.
Never mind.
God.
Should have had that pre-done. I'm just saying. What were you guys thinking? All right.
I could.
Okay. Who's ready? Who's ready? Geek. You look like you're pretty ready.
For Felicity, but like I'm.
Geek Gaming, you're gonna start us off. You got your rap ready? You got your battle rap ready?
You want me to battle rap? I can do your mama jokes. Your mama's so old that she knew the Beatles when they were New Kids on the Block, yo. Yeah, that's all I got.
You don't know, huh?
That was one. That was one. Felicity, this is your opportunity. Really tear into them. Rip them a new one. Show why you are the dominant streamer. Let's see what we can do.
Oh, jeez. Well, I shouldn't have done that freestyle right before that, because now
It stole your best lines, eh? Yeah, I hear ya.
Yeah, those were my best lines right there. No, I can't think of anything.
Wow. Wow. One heck
Do
of
your
a...
mama joke.
Oh, wait, yeah, you got a good your mama joke or anything like that?
Yeah, nothing. No, like gaming. You're so full of cheese. You can't say please. Get out of my lease. I mean, you know, you got options.
That's wow, Grizzly. Grizzly, just give us a quick freestyle, bro.
I'm already safe. I'm offering inspiration to Felicity down here, so she can use that.
All right.
Channel it. Just be mean. That's all I got to do.
If you don't want to be mean to him, Felicity, then if you want to give yourself a last pitch as to why you should stay, go ahead. That's fine too.
Well, I actually have to go very soon.
So that's an honest answer.
Everyone's like,
Everyone's like, well, there we go. Guys, there's your opportunity. You got your mama jokes versus gotta go soon. Get your vote in. Get your vote in. Who to save? Let's see. I'll be honest, whenever you say the time thing, that's the one way that chat might vote against you. Because that's the one thing that chat's pretty good. They understand when you have to go somewhere that they'll like let you go. But
hey, what chat are you in? I've got the opposite ones like, you need to go somewhere? It'd be a shame if you were stuck here.
yeah.
Yeah, every time I'm like, I gotta go, guys. They like go search for streamers and like host my friend so she doesn't get off the stream. And I'm like, bruh, stop.
Wow.
This isn't how this works.
Not all of our communities want us to go away, Bloomer.
No, see, mine is like as soon as you get like, I've kind of got to go. They're like, get rid of them. Don't need them. They're not going to provide content. But then if it's like, you know, every other vote, they're like, okay, so let me just use my alt account to find out, okay, this person's at 2 votes. That person's at 3. If I do this, it's going to mean Bloomer has to figure this out. So therefore, and like, yeah, they.
Alright, let's make this as complicated as possible for Bloomer to do.
Exactly. Let's make him come up with different tie-breaking rules on the spot. That seems like a good idea. All right, we're going to call this vote in just 5 seconds because it's getting pretty one-sided, and, you know, that's cool. So we'll put our suspenseful music back on because, well, hey, why the heck not?
Felicity, I got a DM you best. I don't want to promote on stream, but I got DM you best and stuff.
Friendship happening in front of our very eyes. Guys, Geek Gaming. Geek Gaming. Felicity. 2 incredible streamers, 2 incredible people that I'm blessed and lucky enough to have on this show. Thank you both so much for being here. Sadly, the road, it's over for one of you. Geek Gaming. I want you to know that Felicity has saved you by running out of time. Chat has voted to keep you around. Geek Gaming, congratulations, you are safe, which means, of course, Felicity that it is the end of your time here with us. Thank you so much for being here, though, Felicity. Give yourself a shout out.
Thank you. I just want to say thanks to Bloomer for having me, for asking me to be a part of this. I think it's a super, super cool idea, and I thought it was really cool getting to know all of you guys. And good luck. May the best man or woman win.
Thank you so much for being here, Felicity. Guys, we haven't been playing our Friend Zone music, but let's play some Friend Zone on the way out. Felicity, thank you. We'll hopefully see you around again in the future.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Good
bye.
luck.
Bye.
And then, this is the music that was supposed to be going every time, Chad, and I just never bothered doing it. But, you know, here we go. Here we go. Congratulations, you guys are in our top 5. Top 5. Thank you for clapping for me. That's what I was going for there. Top 5, I believe. Hold on. How many minutes is this round? See, guys, I should be more well prepared and organized. This one.
I'm
Wait.
shaking leg syndrome. I used to stop.
I'm sitting here like.
I have that same thing a lot of the time. I think a lot of people do, where you just start like your leg just kind of goes.
It doesn't until like I get a Charlie horse and then I just cry.
Yeah.
So-
Just follow the chair each time so people don't question. It's like, yeah.
How many people? 3, 4, 5. Wow, we're on topic 5 now. Crazy. Yeah, it is a 15-minute round. Okay. Wait, what?
Said good counting. Good
Oh, thank you. I thought you said keep counting. I was like, oh crap, I did it wrong, didn't I? Fucking my life, guys. It's Canadian math. It's not real math. It's fine. Round 5. Where did we have for round 5, guys? Goes back to my Content Roulette secret hidden Discord that only I have access to, unless you're also having access to it as well right now. Round 5. Awesome. Okay, guys, this one actually is it's an actual topic of discussion. We don't even need a roulette wheel for it. Ninja's old channel. We want to talk about this. Yeah, so some of you probably know this situation. If any of you don't, here's the Cliff Notes version of it. Ninja's old channel was recommending people to a pornographic channel here on Twitch. Yeah, Grizzly, looks like you didn't know that one, so let's go ahead and explain it. Because Ninja is so popular, his channel still gets so many more hits every day, even though he's moved over to Mixer, than any of us will ever get in our entire channel history. So they decided for now, obviously, right?
I'm gonna take over Twitch. I'll have you know.
I'm still waiting for a Slushy. Just bring me with you, okay? But yeah, so they put on Twitch's side. They put on a recommended channels to check out instead of Ninja. His is the only channel they do that for, and it just so happened that a porn channel was trending. So the number one recommended thing to all the kids going through to Ninja's channel was a hardcore pornographic video.
It was one of those like, you know, those streams where they like put them up and they like they just like, you know what I mean, like where like Twitch doesn't see it right away with the moderation and people have to report it a fuck ton. That type of channel got through.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it also took like half a day for them to even react. Or was it like 1
It did, yeah. The moderation settings on it, so I tweeted about it. It really actually kind of pissed me off because it's like the moderation, like everything in general, like everything that's been going on Twitch recently, it's like the favoritism and shit like that is obvious, and so it's like when just like moderation falls through the cracks and stuff like that gets through, like Ninja was like the biggest streamer. Like you should take care of that because you should know it's still gonna bring in a fuck ton of traffic. Like that should be one of your number 1 priorities, especially like on other channels. They don't do that. If someone else shuts their channel down, they don't recommend other people. That's not how that works. Obviously, Twitch is trying to do it out of like probably out of like a good place in their heart. Like, hey, let's try to promote other streamers so we can get another big streamer to bring in more traffic. But at the same time, it's like if you're gonna do that, you need to put moderation on that frequently.
So
like, it shouldn't take that long.
So Lisa, you think it was in that Twitch was saying, hey, we want to help out another streamer, that's why we're going to recommend? Or do you think that they were just trying to... Slushy, go ahead, tell me what you're thinking.
I think they're trying to be spiteful. I was trying to look at the good... Yeah, I was trying to look at the good side of it, but yeah.
Excuse me. Nah, like, Twitch, I love you for being my platform. At the same time, mate, like, fucking... the only reason that they recommended other people on Ninjas is to stop them from going over to Mixer to watch Ninja's channel. They're just trying to keep the traffic within their site. And I just think it's like ridiculous that it took like half a day for them to. I mean, I didn't hear about this until just now, but like it took half a day for them to like remove it, when literally like streamers that are smaller, they get one like report or whatever for breaking TOS and their channel is down for like the next few days. It's like I've had to like delete like so many bots just because I'm worried that like someone's like the fact that like I don't know, I've stood up and like my feet are on show for like half a second and my fucking channel's
Not
been,
your
like,
toesy
taken
woesies.
down. Yeah, not my footsie wootsies. Like, excuse me, uwu, this is what I'm about. But like, do you know what I mean? Like, TOS is like so ridiculous now.
It's
like
the favoritism and like, you know, yeah, it's stupid. It's
and
so
like,
dumb.
yeah. And we've seen it before in like other channels as well. Like there was the really big streamer who like flashed her fanny on stream, week ban, like because she's got like so much traffic that came to watch her streams, and she was like the girlfriend of one of the really big streamers as well. So it was literally like a week ban for literally like getting up and showing her vagina, like versus you know like someone that literally just says like you know as like have like a. Someone got banned off of Twitch Sings because one of the subs that popped up on screen had like a fanny in the thing, and that was a sub that wasn't even the streamer itself, it was the sub that popped up, which is why they removed profile pictures on Twitch Sings. It's fucking dumb, like.
Because people are stupid and they do that. But I mean, you look at it, it doesn't surprise me anymore because you look at it because they're making money. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but I mean, think about it. If they're like, this is going to cost us money if this person's off this platform for 30 days, can't we just kind of give them a warning and tweet it? And they all know it. I mean, everyone knows it. They're not even subtle about it anymore. And I don't mind saying it's like Alinity, Amaranth, and those two that do shit that's like right on the line every single time. That if, for example, anyone who was under a couple thousand views did, they'd be like, "You're cute." Bam.
I don't want to distract from this conversation because this is a great conversation. I want to keep going with it. I just want to take a moment to talk about the fact that Tranker flashed her axe wound as opposed to a vagina. That's just classic. That's a great. Anyways, continue with your thought, Grizzly. I love that. So
like back to Ninja's thing of that, it's all strictly because they're trying to capitalize on the hype of people saying Ninja's gone on Twitch, so they go to search Ninja, and I don't know what comes up because I don't watch Ninja because I don't. I mean, I'm not going to talk about that, but I don't. It's just like he's not for me. He's not on here. It's not my shit. So when you Google him and you get to Twitch and you go there, they're not going to want you to go, oh, because it's convenience. If you get onto Twitch and it says Ninja's recommended is here, you're more likely to click on one of those than exit out, go to Mixer and watch it. So it's strictly they're not being nice at all.
Especially especially with like actively having to search up other like streamers, because the thing is with Ninja brought in a lot of like viewers that didn't go to Twitch for any other reason other than to watch him stream Fortnite, right? Like if they're not familiar with the platform and they don't know how to search through the categories, or how do I know, like, how am I going to find a streamer that speaks like my language or like is a certain rank or whatever, they have no idea how to like filter through stuff. Like they probably don't, like, as well laid out as Twitch is, real talk, like it first time you would look at any website or whatever, like you probably can't be bothered, especially if you've gone for like a really specific link, like click the link straight to Ninjas, you've never seen any of the other website, you're not going to actively search out anything else. And because Ninja can't like host, he's not using it anymore at all himself, like they're obviously like, we're just going to pretend that it's like
and it's like the other people talking about how once that exclusivity deal's up, Ninja could very well come back to Twitch. They're not going to bar him. No, they're going to see we can make money and let him back. And it goes back down to like, you can just watch front page channels. Like if you have channels who are like during certain themes, like during art theme and the African American History Month and the females in place, all that, when they are taking like groups and they're putting them on the front page, who aren't always on the front page, you see a massive increase in their viewer base because people are like, oh, it's right there, click. And they may come, they may grow, but even when they're taken off the front page, you see the drop off from it, and it's significant. It's not like you lose 10%. It's like triple sometimes. Normally have. And
as soon as Ninja got off the platform, Fortnite is now like the 4th or 5th most viewed now. Like League of Legends is back to being like number 1.
Wow.
And it's like, and and it's crazy too, because like I have a friend who, like, speaking of that, or not a friend, someone I know from a different stream, they're streaming, they're out in public, and I guess he was asking her some directions or something like that, but she was like a homeless, like fried brained person, and she flashed his stream, and he got banned indefinitely. I think his stream's back up now, but I mean, he was averaging like 1,000 to 2,000 viewers for a while.
Wow.
And like, you know, it's just, and then when people do stuff, you know, like animal abuse or like purposefully flash or like, you know, set up something to where like obviously it's going to bring in more traffic for Twitch, and they'd be like, oh, you know, it's okay. Because like the cool thing about Mixer is that they are really, I'm not like bashing Twitch or anything like that, but they're not lenient on like whether like, oh, if you fuck up, you're gone. Like my friend went on there for 2 days and he got banned for the shit he does on Twitch like every day.
Wow.
Like it's like their moderation is really close knit, but they don't have as many channels to moderate as well. So it's like,
so let me openly ask all of you. So what would you guys prefer? Like from Twitch's perspective, would you rather they tighten the reins on everyone, or would you rather they kind of said, you know, whatever, everyone's fine to do more or less anything? Like which direction do you want it to go?
Absolutely tighten the reins, because if you because it's not like it's because they're tightening on like 95% of Twitch. They're strict as shit on it. But it's like the 5%, the golden people, they're excluded. They're like, it's fine. And there's people that out there that keep their nose clean, they do it. And I'll use like Shroud and Tim and like the people up there who are like really high up there, and they're like we're here to game, we're here to shoot. I'm not touching TOS, I'm not doing anything like that because they don't want to deal with it. But then there's other people who have just done it so many times that they know that if they did, it's going to be 72 hours or 24, and they can just send out a half-assed apology tweet, be right back to doing it and making all the money. And
it doesn't make you want to grow as an affiliate either. Like if you're just like, it like discourages you. Like you're like, oh, I try so hard every single fucking day to like not say anything against TOS, not show anything. Like there's times where like I've been on stream and I've changed my outfit because I'm like, I don't feel like this is appropriate. And like you try, and like being an affiliate and being a smaller streamer, you're conscious of those things consistently, which I think is also a good thing, because essentially if we continue this, we're gonna be the bigger people eventually. I think it's gonna grow into that. But
I think honestly they should like revisit what is actually in TOS, because some of it is
very
some
big.
It's in there, but TOS is extensive. You know, and a lot of it
there's a lot of gray zones in TOS as well.
Yeah, and like it's more of a case of if you do it and someone bans it, yes, it's in TOS, so it can, or someone reports you for doing it because they know it's in TOS, so therefore you're going to get banned for it, so that's why they report you, versus something that actually offends them and shouldn't be on Twitch. Because it's on TOS, someone can like report you for it and you'll get banned for it. I think it should be like TOS should be limited to stuff that is actually offensive content, which, you know, it will actually offend people, or, you know,
they should have specific categories too. Like for gaming, like some things shouldn't be allowed on gaming because every category is different. You can't have a broad spectrum of rules for like just chatting, Fortnite, League of Legends, Minecraft.
They do have specific sections. Like there is a whole. I don't know if we all here pretty much do Twitch things.
I think except for Grizzly. Grizzly doesn't.
Sorry, Grizzly.
I have a horrible voice. I can talk very well. Ask me to sing.
It's never stopped me, Matt. Never stopped me. Just saying.
I have.
But there's like a whole
section. Trust me, it's never stopped him.
TOS, like specifically for Twitch Sings, which basically says like you can't do parodies of songs. You have to sing what's on the lyrics or whatever and all that kind of thing. Like they do have specific sections for different songs and stuff like that. But then the overarching things, it's like things in there just for the sake of it, and not just for the sake of it, or because one person might get offended or whatever, or one person's complained about it, so they're like, okay, we'll add it to TOS then, so no one can do it, you know?
The one bad.
And it's just, yeah, right? Like, I think they should kind of just get it to, like, they...
I didn't know they did that. They added that rule?
Like, I was...
Thing, parodies?
Yeah, no, that's always been in there. If you can't change the lyrics, no one's reported, like, no one's been, like, reported for that,
Thank
so
God.
no one's been banned. But... If someone if someone did report that and like flagged it to Twitch could look through and be like, yeah, no, here's where it says on TOS, can ban you from this, and like whether that's like a 24-hour ban or like, you know, longer term or whatever. Like,
where is the like line where it's like content versus we're content creators? Like, if we tell a mild joke, I mean, like when Bloomer and I do it, like he's talking to me during it. Right, like during the breaks, and if people can ban you for that, for like creating funny content, like that doesn't makes like obviously if it's like an offensive joke or something like that, obviously like if it's something that's very inappropriate, but like if it's just like you're just creating content versus
Do you know what
like
the worst
being
thing for me
offensive.
is? The worst thing for me is like I understand why it is, but like being British, I have a lot of like slang or whatever, which is really common language in English and like from my area and all that kind of thing. Some of them are specific words from like that are against TOS, so I actually have to actively watch what kind of like slang I use and all that. Yeah.
It's just,
I'm not gonna bring up.
yeah, I was gonna say,
examples,
just
but I
don't
swear
use
to
examples
God,
right now. We'll
yeah,
say just because.
Obviously, like
For example.
no,
Yeah,
like,
for example, here's the following 7 slurs that you're not allowed to say. Boom.
No, but like
Number
for
4 will
example,
shock you.
like, one of the things, if you want an example, the word for cigarette in
Yeah, let's.
yeah.
We all know it. Let's not go there. Ew.
Yeah, there we go. Right, we're not going to bring it up, but like I understand why it's banned, but also at the same time there is like a line where it's like okay, but there's also other words as well. Like that's like probably the most extreme example, but like it could be interpreted slightly different.
So here's
and suddenly you're being offensive.
Here's my final question then, as far as that goes, because then I mean we're going back to, because before it was we want to make sure that Twitch and their moderation is keeping things consistent across the board, bam, bam, bam. But when it is a slang term, do you have to take context into consideration after all? Because
I think you should.
It's hard. I
you know,
have a lot to say on that subject because I do the role play. So you got all the guys who are playing different characters and different things, and there's people on there who are role playing as racists. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's part of their shtick. It's part of their character. And I am.
All half folks look the same.
I'm talking to you. I'm like, God damn it, just play. And it's like we work hard. There's like no slurs or anything like that. But if someone comes in with no context, knowing that it's for a story that's being told and it's a one-off and it's going to be done here in 5 minutes, and they hear someone being a racist, it's like, well, let's report this dude and ban him. Because I'm like, I mean, I don't do it because it's not my cup of tea. It's not how I have fun doing it. But I mean, people do, and I know them, and they're not at all. But it's, you can't have a quote-unquote shithead bad guy sometime without him being a bad dude. So it's part of it. It's just oof.
Yeah.
It's oof.
That's.
I just think it's difficult for them to be able to moderate with context taken into consideration. In an ideal world, yes, context of things should be taken into consideration. However, that does mean the moderators that are in charge of like enforcing TOS and stuff like that, and because we all agree they should be tighter with it with like smaller streamers and bigger streamers, right? Just in general, like if it's on TOS, then have it as like a thing that you can get. Like,
I'm just gonna pause your thought for a second there, Slushy, just to let everyone know that the round is officially over. So get your votes in right now, guys. Remember, you are voting who you want to save, not who you want to kick off, who you want to save. So make sure you're getting your votes in, because again, there's been so many close votes, chat, that your vote really does matter. And on top of that, if it does come down to a tie, it usually comes down to who got the votes first. So make sure you're getting your vote in ASAP. Anyways, continue on. Sorry, guys. I didn't want to.
No, you're good.
Yeah, if I can, like, it's just like it takes a lot longer for someone to like who's in charge of banning or whatever to go through like the VOD because they don't know how far back they have to go to get the context. For example, like with the role playing things like that, you might actually need to go from the start of an entire VOD, and it might be 2 hours in where you get the context for it, right? Or even like it might be as little as like a couple seconds to see what that it's in the context of a joke or whatever, like not actually to offend anyone, right? But you don't know how far that is, so it's a lot easier just to have the word itself. Like if that word is said, then that's an offense.
A lot of it's done with context where they reach out to people like before things are happening, doing it. It's like, this is something that's on the table. If you're comfortable with it, cool, we'll move forward. If not, we're not. But then Twitch won't see that because that's a conversation on a different panel and everything else. And it's just,
Also, it's, I don't know if you guys know this, but it sucks because you're assigned a certain person on their Twitch staff. And that person is in charge of a group of streamers. They're the person that decides whether you get banned, whether you get partnered, stuff like that. If they don't like your content, if you can't sway them, just say it's someone that just like generally doesn't like what you do, they're not gonna be the one to like help. They're the one that signs off on it. So it's like it's all up to them.
Now I know why I'm not partnered. There was one person that didn't like me. Darn. All this time. The rest of Twitch has been clamoring for it.
I don't know if you can like write Twitch about it and ask for like a different, kind of like a counselor, I guess, but like it's just it just depends. And if they see that you can make money and stuff like that, then maybe. But like if they generally just don't like your content or they don't like you or something like that, or if like you have a friend, if they are a friend of a friend on Twitch stuff or whatever, you know, it's just like it's so bad because the bias and the favoritism and stuff like that is just so prominent.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be fucked if I got assigned to you group, did Twitch Sings. Now touch that. And be like, this dude does roleplay. Who the fuck's this guy? What's he doing here? I'm like, I'm affiliate forever. All right, have a fantastic.
You know, my life, whether I want it or not, Grizzly. All right, guys, we're going to pause it right there because, well, and of course now, okay, you know what? We're going to make this complex for you guys. This is going to be tough. Okay, so I'm going to there's 2 winners in this round. 3 people on the bottom. The 3 people on the bottom are going to pitch why they should be saved to the 2 winners. Whoever they decide to save is who they decide to save. Whoever didn't get saved will sadly be going home. That's the way it's going to work. So, with that, the suspenseful music begins. Who are we going to start with? Who are we going to start with? We're going to start with Geek Gaming.
I just got it.
Geek Gaming.
Excellent comment. I just got it.
Good man. Good man.
He's a slowpoke.
Geek Gaming.
He's so goofy. He's so happy. Get up and smile, dude.
Geek Gaming, you're laughing too hard.
I'm sorry.
It's too late to sway chat with your hilarious laughter, good smile. I'm afraid you are in the bottom 3. You are not safe.
Oh my god, that's so...
Lost. Io Fitty.
man.
The Great Hat. You are in the bottom 3. You are not safe. Slushy.
Can't try to turn it on now. It's too late. You gotta wait a little bit.
When I go to the UK, I'm gonna visit you. I have like 3 streamers that want me to fly out. I'm gonna come visit you.
Thanks, please do. Have a great time.
Slushy. Opening your house to Lisi Lou and your heart to chat. It has worked out for you. Congratulations. You are safe this round. You will be making it to the next round.
Yeah.
Lisi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, pull a slash head, be all cutesy now. Go!
You know, Lisi, you are winning because of the fact that Slushy has said, absolutely, come visit me. You are not, however, winning in this round. You are in the bottom 3. You are not safe. Meaning, Matthew Grizzly, congratulations. You are safe. You are in the top 2. And that's what we're going to do, actually. As I go and you think I would have like a hotkey ready to turn the suspenseful music off, guys. That would be better. But we haven't thought that far ahead. So, Grizzly and Slushy, each of you are going to be saving one of these bottom 3 people. What you're going to be doing is it's very easy, very simple. You are going to be whispering me on Discord which one of them you are going to be saving. However, each of them gets an opportunity to say why they should be saved first, starting with Lost.
I legit have no idea why anymore. Like blank. I can't threaten about Trank anymore because I keep my word from before. He's yours. You have a nice beard.
Nice beard.
That's more or less
Go
it.
on.
Beard and hat boys.
Beard and hat boy.
Beard and hat boys. All right. Next is let's go with Lisi. Lisi.
With me? You know what? Chad already doesn't like me. I've been in the bottom this whole time. So, you know what? I'm gonna sing a song.
Okay.
For Chad.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Do it.
Alright.
Yeah, that's Slush. We don't matter. She's scared. She cares about chat right now.
She expects.
No. Never said that. You'll enjoy it. Hold on.
All right.
Okay,
Oh, she's gonna do it off
It's in
top music
tune.
and everything.
It's in tune. I'm happy. Okay. And I'm not on Twitch thing, so this isn't a good TOS. Chat, you're such a hoe. I love it. Yeah, chat, you're such a hoe. I love it. Yeah, chat, you're such a hoe. I love it. Yeah, you keep me at the bottom, make love it. Yeah, I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. Yeah, I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. Yeah, I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. Yeah, I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. Yeah, I'm a sick fuck, I like a quick fuck. I like my clit sucked up. I use sick chuck, I use some new tits. I'll get you
Hey, we're gonna turn on a service, pause that one right now. Lisi, that was awesome. Good job. Geek Gaming, you got the last one. It's your turn. Your turn. Go ahead.
I'm a Cheeto.
He's a Cheeto, everyone. He's a Cheeto. All right, Grizzly, Slushy, I want each of you to whisper me who it is you're gonna save. I want you to whisper me who you're gonna save.
Lacey, I love the song. Remember the first time I heard that in your channel? It was the greatest thing ever.
I was hoping you guys would choose the same person. I'm not gonna lie, but you didn't. So I'm actually, that's okay too. That's okay too, guys.
He's like, I just want to end stream, make it one person.
No. It's better this way. It's better this way. Suspenseful music begins. All right. They have each chosen to save a separate person. The three up for elimination. Lisi, Geek Gaming, Lost.
What's up, homie?
Let's start.
I bet you said lost, like we both.
Yeah, you're both out.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
It's just me, Grizzly, and Slushy now. Sorry, tough luck. All right, let's start with Lost.
Yep.
I want you to know, Lost, that you were in the bottom three. But you were saved. Congratulations, you're moving on to the next round, which means that it is Lisi versus Geek Gaming for the last one. Lisi, let me ask you, who do you think's going home?
I just called Chad a hoe. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Fuck. I'd rock paper scissors for it.
No, one of you is safe. One of you is going home. I'm telling you right now. I'm just wondering who you think.
I'm already home though, so.
Hey, Geek,
If
don't
it was
pull
me,
that.
I would understand. I came in late, so like I can see it from both angles, I guess.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
came in like a wrecking ball.
Geek, let's actually ask you, who do you think's going home?
Who do I think is gonna go home? Probably myself. This is usually about as far.
This is true. Geek Gaming, congratulations. You are correct. You are going home right now. Lisi, you have been saved. Congratulations. Geek Gaming.
Well done.
Geek Gaming, you're going home. Give yourself a shout out. Let's do it. Let's
Bloomer,
friend
I love
zone
you,
ya.
man. If you haven't already subbed to Bloomer, make sure you do so. Bloomer, this is a lot of fun, man. I love meeting new people and saying hi to everybody. Lizzie, Bay for Life, and Slushhead. Good to see you again. Nice to meet you. Write your name. I owe 5T and down with the whereby. Yeah, it's been good. Have yourself a good night. So, good luck.
Thank you for being here, Geek Gaming. Guys, give him a shout out in chat. Please and thank you, Geek Gaming. Go follow him if you're not already. Appreciate it, guys. Geek, get out of here. And with that, congratulations, our top four. Our top four, guys. Wow, really good job. Really good job.
Oh god.
Beginner's luck.
Ready to fucking win, boys. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
All right, now the rounds have gotten to the shortest that they get to, and that's 10 minutes each. So when we talk about topics, you want to get your thoughts in, you want to get your opinions in. Don't be afraid to start basically chatting right away, guys. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be bringing up our roulette wheel of destiny for this one, guys. We're going to find out what our topic is. We go ahead, we spin the wheel. We hope it isn't sex, because if it is, everyone's going to think I actually did weight it that way. It is not, thank God. It's 2 truths, 1 lie. Wow. Okay. So 2 truths, 1 lie. A little bit different than what we've done so far here, guys. What you're going to be doing, this is an opportunity for chat and each other to get to know each other better. So does anyone not know how to play this game really quickly?
I know how to play this game. I'm fucking okay.
My life is very uninteresting.
That's good. That's fine. It's okay. 2 truths, 1 lie. You're going to tell us 3 facts about you. 2 of them are true. 1 of them is a lie. chat and the rest of us will be trying to guess which one that lie is. We're trying to figure out the lie. Chat, I need your help because I need to be able to look over at you guys and pretend like it's my opinion. So make sure you're doing it. Basically gonna be the same as the sex round is what Tranker thinks. All right, who is comfortable to go first? Does anyone have this ready to go?
Else. There.
Lisi's gonna go ahead first, guys. Lisi's gonna go first.
Bro.
If you need to like take 2 seconds to like write something down or something, go ahead. But
I feel like that's a good idea. I'm fucking dumb.
yeah, I would probably do that. I just want to point out that in this whole show as well, Geek was the first guy to be voted off. Before that, every round it had been a female voted off, proving what they've always said.
Hard.
Women streamers have it harder.
Mine's gonna be very, very difficult to pick.
Awesome. Once you're ready, you let me know. And remember, you want to sell it. You want to sell this one. As the typing, the furious typing going on. I love it.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Do you know what? FTAP, actually, every single time so far, every show has had a female winner. Every one so far. So, interesting is what I'm getting at. Very interesting. Take a quick moment, guys. I didn't get an opportunity to bring this up, but thank you to all those people that have been dropping Prime subs, regular subs, gift subs, the follows. Thank you guys also very, very much. Appreciate it. Let's take this opportunity to mention that if you do have Amazon Prime, connect to your Twitch account and you feel like subbing to your favorite streamer every 30 days, go ahead. Go ahead. And if they're busy, just use it on my channel. Perfect. Lisi, go ahead. Start us off.
Again, I work 80 hours a week. I'm an orphan. I have 5 siblings.
Wow. Okay. 80 hours a week, 5 siblings, and an orphan. One of those is a lie. All right. Right away, people in video chat with me. Do you guys? What do you think's the lie?
Depends if you count Twitch streaming as hours of the week. Because if you...
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That does work.
I reckon that's true then.
Lost, I want to hear what one you think's the lie.
I would say 5 siblings.
5 siblings is the lie?
I reckon it's gonna be
Don't
like a
don't
double
answer
reason,
yet,
though.
Lisi.
It's gonna be like I actually have 7 siblings or something like that. Like it's gonna.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be something super dumb.
What do you think, Mr. Grizzly?
I don't know, because I'm like kind of torn because I want to say the hours a week thing, but is she like considering Twitch work?
Yeah,
So
she
that's, like,
said
Yeah.
streaming is considered part of the work.
I missed that. Then I will not. I think that's the truth then. Just because it would pain me deeply to agree with the cowboy hat, I will say orphan.
Okay. Orphan. Slushy, are you gonna be a tiebreaker or what do you think? Chat, get your votes in as well, right here, right now.
Honestly, I kind of just want to be the odd one out and just say, nah, 8 hours a week, just so that we have like a variety of all the different.
Okay, you could.
Answers. Playing tactically.
Tactical
I don't
vote.
want to share, even if I do win, I don't want to be spot anyway, so like at least I'm losing as an individual.
Interesting. So far, only chat seems to be mostly agreeing with Slushy. So the hours of the week they think is the lie. Lisi, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, we got siblings now. Go ahead. We're putting the suspenseful music on. Give us one of the truths. Give us
Okay.
one of the truths.
I am an orphan.
Ah, orphan. Okay.
Legally, I am an orphan.
There you go.
And I do work 80 hours a week.
So the lie is 5
4
siblings.
siblings.
4
Yeah, 4
siblings.
siblings,
Wow.
yeah.
Slushy, you were originally right when you said it was going to be, or was it Grizzly that said that, it's going to be like 7 siblings instead?
I said that.
Oh, yeah, it was Slushy. You guys look so similar. It's hard to keep you apart, you know what I mean? So, cool.
I consider working on my stream and because I already work a 40-hour week job. So like working on my stream and streaming, like that's 80 hours collectively.
Yeah,
Someone asked me the other day, and I was like, "Fuck, that's great."
That's fair. That's fair. All right, we're gonna go. Who wants to go next?
I can go next.
Slushy.
Yeah.
The one, the only Slushhead. Give us 2 truths and 1 lie. Go for it.
Oh, mine are really boring. Okay, so I'm Catholic Christian. I have 3 cats, and at my peak, I was Plat 2 on League of Legends.
Okay. What do we think? Guys?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go for it.
What's your main role?
Yep. That was mine.
Top.
That's
No,
difficult.
no, in League.
Yeah, no, it's
top.
Grizzly, everyone. Matthew Grizzly.
I actually have a massive tank icon tattooed on my shoulder. I'm a big top lane. I used to be top jungle, but now I'm more like top support.
I'm a filthy Tryndamere player on top, so I hate.
I love Trin. I'm learning Fiora right now. She's hard as fuck.
Oh fuck Fiora.
So I'm thinking
I could poke you would heal and run away with my key. Get fucked.
I feel like the League one has to be true then, right? I mean, obviously she has a tattoo.
I feel like the League is true because you have a tattoo. Yeah.
I say the League's a lie and just and say she's very bad at the game, even though she plays it. Because I know a lot of people are like that.
I'm really shitty at Teemo, but like I have him tattooed on my calf. So like,
I have a Teemo mouse under my mouse right now.
I hate both of you.
I'm getting a whole
Slushy.
League of Legends leg.
There was League. There was the Christian one, and what was the third one?
I have 3 cats.
3 cats. Okay. What do you guys think is the lie? Lost, which is the lie?
UK, so like
3 cats is the
lie?
Okay.
I would say the cats because like you live in the UK, so Christian Catholic isn't like it's like a thing out there. So it's like fuck, that's hard.
Okay, cats, and
I'll say cats.
Grizzly.
Plat 2.
Plat 2. Slushhead. This is our moment. Let's say. Give us which one. Let's just go directly into it. Which one was the lie?
The cats one is the lie. I only have 2 cats.
Only 2 cats. Trying to debate you guys. 3 cats, 2 cats. There you go.
Bro, I wish you were on NA servers. I'd be ADC. Or bot lane or top lane would be fine.
So I do have an NA account. I don't use.
Your ping is like
I'll be your support BB. Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
That's why I play support. That way I don't have to CS. It's all good.
One of the gentlemen who wants to go.
I might as well go before red shirt.
All right, before red shirt, I like it. See, the Grizzly, this is what happens when you don't put your actual name on the screen. All right,
well,
Lost.
It's very appropriate because it's been shitty to me
Yeah,
today. So
this is
I'm
true. Only 2 cats enjoy hell. Lol. All right, go ahead, Lost. Go ahead.
I have a sugar mama. I'm scared of crossing the street, and I dislike Christmas.
Wait. What was the first one? Yeah.
First one, I have a sugar mama.
Sugar mama.
Same. Me too.
Yeah. I'm scared of crossing the street.
Scared of crossing the street.
And dislike Christmas.
You dislike Christmas. Wow. Okay. Sweden. Okay.
Scandinavia.
Swedish roads are spooky, mate. Like, there's so many just like field. I mean, when I went to Sweden anyway, it was like all fields with like freaking 100-mile-an-hour roads in between the fields.
I'd be terrified to cross the street over there.
Big spook. Yeah, like, I'm not a fan of it.
Okay. So what do you think's the lie, Slushy?
Sugar mama, and to keep consistent, I'm gonna say it's because he actually had the sugar papa.
Ooh, okay. Lisi, what do you think? What's the lie?
I'm totally like I would if I was like if I was raised like in the Christian atmosphere or a normal household anyway, I would have liked Christmas. But I don't like Christmas that much either. So it's like, I know you can hate me, chat. It's fine. I've never celebrated Christmas, so I just see it as like an inconvenience because like when I want to go to the mall to get like my regular shopping done, it takes me like 3 hours instead of 2. Yeah, no, I don't leave my house anymore.
Never. Speaking of
I'm gonna say, I'll say it's a dislike Christmas just to be the odd man out. I'm gonna say it's a dislike Christmas.
All right, and Grizzly, did you say which one you thought it was?
I'm gonna go with it. I think the Christmas one's a lie.
All right, big moment.
How shitty his roads are.
Big moment.
and Sugar Mama. Actually, the Sugar Mama might be one because that's a really shitty hat. So I don't know.
Whoa, there we go. All right,
That's a
lost.
pretty cooler hat.
Lost. Let us know which was the lie. Which was the lie?
One of the the lie, as it's like Christmas. I love Christmas.
There you go. It's the Christmas one. He loves Christmas, but you are scared to cross the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been
actually
hit like 4 times already by cars.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I'd be.
Was it on one of the,
I'd be scared too.
Like the fields with, like,
No,
the really,
one
like,
one multiple times different, but never on the like main roads or something like that. It's always like in a back street road when a car goes like for 30 miles an hour. 40.
He's got a sugar mama. Ooh,
Atta boy. Atta boy.
do you not? Excuse me. Do you
Yeah.
guys not? What have you been on Twitch for then?
All
Excuse me.
Guys-
What else is Twitch?
Guys, we're running.
I do it purely because I love it.
The good community feelings and values. Oh, sorry.
Twitch TOS.
I love it.
Yeah, love Twitch.
All right, guys, our last and final competitor, Mr. Grizzly.
Okay.
2 truths, 1 lie.
I've been stabbed by a stripper.
Okay.
I've traveled with an
That is
up-and-coming
life
metal
goal.
band on tour.
Wait. So you traveled with who?
An
live
up-and-coming
band.
metal band on tour.
Okay.
They died out once they got to B-list and had a few albums out.
Okay.
So I'm not going to say the name. And I've rebuilt a 1964 Mustang.
Okay. Cool.
Bitch.
Cool. Which do you guys think? Let's
Well,
start.
you're a red
wanna
shirt,
hear-
so stabbed, definitely.
Go with the tricky
I want to hear more
reference.
about this Mustang. What engine size? What power? I want more
Yeah,
specs of the car, babe.
Wow. Okay.
Car, we put a
Wait, where do you
302 in it
live?
originally.
That's
It
it.
used to have a 294 in it. We had to drop down and completely rebuild the transmission. We pulled the dash to redo the wiring recently. The cluster was absolutely shit. Thankfully, my dad has a proper hydraulic lift so we could actually get up and under it to redo the axles. We put a Mustang 2 front end on it because the Mustang 1 front ends are shit.
All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. You answered it.
No, I like hearing about this. Shut up, Bloomer. I like cars. I like cars.
I have a 67 back in Cali. I'm waiting to rebuild.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right. So
Yeah, street crawlers that have like tiny engines that you do after. Basically, I'm basically a writer at the moment because I can't afford the insurance of actually redoing the engine myself. But like, I like properly buying like brand new like shitty 1.1 engine cars like Peugeot 108s and like Citroen C1s and stuff like that, and completely redo the insides. So they're basically like supercars.
I want to hear. I want to hear which one you guys think is the lie.
He just swapped hats.
Imagine if he didn't get like he didn't get stabbed by a stripper, but he got stabbed by like a prostitute. Sorry.
You know, that's actually very likely, to be honest. I gotta be honest. That could be it.
Like,
That could
it
be
was,
it.
like separate. Like yeah, fuck.
Okay. You
But
think?
he did
Now
say
look
he's
at
a
him,
professional. He was a professional fighter, and he said he's a new dad, so he could have had some you know, like.
Nah, but like,
business.
look at this guy, right? Like, look at him. He has no reason to ever need to go near a stripper. Like, girls throw themselves at
Yeah,
him.
but, like-
Clearly.
Ah,
he doesn't need to go
Grizzly.
anywhere near
Nah.
stripper.
Like I believe, like maybe in the mall, a stripper walked by him with a knife
just
and
casually.
like
She stabbed him and then
casually
the
just
stripper
no, she
afterwards.
might have fell like
Here's my
stabbed
business
his leg
card.
or something.
She like
Pulled
stabbed
my
him and then
phone. I'm
slipped
a
in a
stripper.
business card.
So let's get the
Slipped in a
official.
business card as she-
The official.
So-
What does everyone think was the lie? Let's start with
It's either-
Lisi.
It's either a stripper. It's either the stripper, the car, or was the other one?
Travel with an up-and-coming metal band.
I believe that. Cause I believe that. Cause if you
The-
were, cause metal band,
Yeah, I feel like it was the metal band one because like you made a point of why you couldn't tell us what band it was. So
Yeah, but if he's like related,
Because
like
there
if they were
wasn't-
like, he's like
there wasn't
related
Well,
to
it was all that remains if you
No.
want to name of them.
the what one?
Really?
All
Eh?
that remains.
Mhm.
Ooh, fuck.
All right.
Nah.
There's your.
Nah.
I'll say it's the Mustang because it could be like a different year. I'll say it's the Mustang.
Okay. Mustang. Slushy.
I'm saying metal band.
Metal band. Lost.
Stripper.
Stripper. Wow. Everyone has a different answer again. Mr. Grizzly, as the suspenseful music begins. Which
Enjoy
one?
being
Which
the
one
wild card.
was
I feel
the?
like once I answer this, I'm gonna have a story to tell because the metal band was the lie. I traveled with through Kansas when they came through, and I was a bouncer friend, but I couldn't go on their actual tour. So
Nice. So there you go, metal band. Yeah, Slushy, congratulations. There isn't like a winner to this, guys. This was purely just for the sake of getting to know you guys a little bit better. That was fun, right? Yay.
You got stabbed by a stripper?
I did when I was first started out doing amateur professional fighting. I worked at a strip club as a bouncer, and then I eventually became an assistant manager. And she was hot. I made a bad decision. I took her home, and after about the second or third time, just not dating, fucking, very clearly going to be very blatant about this. I came home from work one day, and she was in my house.
Big spook. Check her out.
Yep, she had. Oh, yes, I did. The one and only time I've ever hit a woman was when I was walking out the door, grabbed a knife off, stabbed me with it.
Wow.
Probably the creepiest part is after I knocked her out, I pulled out her phone and I called.
I'm gonna. This story sounds like a story that we're gonna be dancing around for the moment. So, let's just say Grizzly rough around the edges, guys. Get your vote in.
Fuck that bitch.
Get your vote in, everybody. Was the stripper's name Bruce? It probably was Bruce, guys. Don't worry.
He was a large man. I mean, she stabbed me. I'm gonna remember that. She stabbed me. What am I gonna? Please don't. No, I was stabbed.
Please,
I'm gonna.
Please don't. Please put down the knife.
Please stop. Oh, that's a second stab. Why?
Chat, get your votes in. There's not a lot of time, and well, it's a close vote once again. It is a close vote once again.
If someone pulls a knife on you, just say no. Your stabber can't legally attack you without your permission.
You did not stab me with my consent. I'll take you to court.
This is illegal.
I love it.
People contact your people. Ow! Stop it.
Too funny. Too funny. All right.
You take out your phone. You don't even defend yourself. You're like, I want proof.
I'm calling this one in exactly 10 seconds. 10 seconds. The way this one's going to work is we're going to have a winner. They're going to save one, and then chat is going to vote between the bottom two at that point. And, well, we're going to see. And, of course, as always, because it is people are trying to tie up the vote now, everyone does that. It is who was at first, or at the top thing first, is going to be the one who I consider the winner of the round. That's the way this one's going to work, guys. So, again, get your votes in.
Gets one vote, suddenly the other winner.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happens all the time. As soon as I say, like, all right, we're getting ready to call it, everybody, like, I literally watch everyone who didn't have votes catch up to the top, and everyone just stops there. So I'm like, obviously, there's at least one person, I think I know who it is, in chat that's trolling hard just to do this on purpose. But that's why I just go with whoever was there first.
It's me.
It's always Slushy trolling around. And all right, guys.
I like getting under your skin.
4, 3, 2, 1. I'm calling it. And like I said, we're going to have the person who was at the top, the one who had the most votes first. That's the way we're going to do this. We're going to do that. All right, let's put the suspenseful music back on. Now, only one of you is safe in this round. I'm going to start things off with Slushy.
Hi!
Slushhead.
I'm in the bottom. From the bottom start.
Slushhead.
Hello.
You've been doing really well so far today. You've been a crowd favorite.
I'm everyone's favorite.
I want you to know that you were the first one to reach what was the first place, meaning you are safe. You are this round's winner, and it is the other 3 that are in the bottom. That's right, the other 3 of you are in the bottom. You now have an opportunity to tell Slushy why she should save you. Let's start this one off with Mr. Grizzly. Go ahead.
Dad bod, like metal, been stabbed, tall.
Those are good answers. Oh.
6'4".
But just remember, Tranker is in chat right now. Lisi.
He's literally trying to pass me up on.
Lisi, why should you be saved?
Fuck. Okay, how do I do this? I have boobs.
Get your own stick,
Look, wait,
no one else has it. No one else has it.
No. Wait, it doesn't count as harassment. Okay, so I asked him, can I ask what beam size?
What? No, it's not harassment. I've lost weight. 34C?
You know what? That is respectable. That is like good handhold, like holding size.
Y'all need something to suffocate you.
That's how she describes it.
Now to be fair, Grizzly, what was your breast size again? Just so everyone knows in chat. Like pretty close,
we're
right?
Pushing double D's right now, so there you go.
There you go. There you go. And then last
Got
one,
some Anne
lost.
White style titties, so
Lost. Why should Slushy save you?
Even less reason now than before. I like no.
All right, and there's his answer.
We're friends.
We're friends. All right, Slushy. The dramatic music once again picks up, and we look over to you. Who do you want to save between these three incredible people?
Can someone like tell Trank to stop messaging me during this? Because I'm getting
Trank.
threats right now. I'm
Trank.
scared. He's trying to sway my vote.
Trank, no swaying votes. You'll get to be on the show in the future.
He's
Just
actually-
apply in my Discord.
I
Sub to
would
me first.
actually love to save. I'm gonna get actually murdered for this, Grizzly. I would like to save you, BT.
Hell yeah.
Grizzly, you have been saved and brought forward to the next round. Congratulations, you are safe thanks to Slushy, which means it comes down to Lost versus Lisi. Let me type in your name. This time it's chat. It's chat that gets to decide. Again, chat, you are voting for who you want to save, not who you want to go, who you want to save. Get your votes in. It is going to be about a 45-second vote, and then we're moving on. So, again, if you got a pitch, go ahead and do your pitch really quickly, you two.
I would say, chat, she sang for you guys, but also she said really mean things to you. So, I mean, I didn't do any of those.
That's true.
I'm an orphan. I'm deeply hurt. I have anger management issues.
Okay, Annie.
She's Vape Nation. How can you not love?
It's, yeah, I mean, that is true.
That guy I sent you, he vapes and he's fucking huge, is crazy.
I don't vape anymore. I used to be proper Vape Nation. I have like a drawer somewhere just full of all of my like mods and stuff. I used to build them myself. Like I used to be really into Vape Nation, and now I'm back to smoking because I'm a disgusting human being that wants to ruin my lungs.
In Hawaii, legally, they don't have to give you a lunch break if you're part-time, and they consider 40 hours part-time. But they legally have to give you a smoke break. So I vape.
Nice.
I don't smoke cigarettes again. Yeah, I'm like, I need to eat. I go to work at 5 a.m. and I get off at 1. Like, I'm just, yeah, fuck that. A lot of work.
I've never seen, like, just so you guys know, it's always close, back and forth. It often, like, it's very rare that it's a blowout, the vote, unless someone's like, oh, I gotta go or whatever. Then it always is. It's literally one vote. Like, that's how this has been going the whole time. I'm calling it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is called as of this exact moment. Chat, your vote no longer matters, so don't even bother. Wow. This was another close one. I've been told that my whole life, actually. Very, very close. Let's begin with Lost.
Yo.
Lost. You have a great hat. Lisi.
I have a good vape.
That's very impressive. I don't know how to vape properly, but I imagine it would look more like a little bit of mist and then I'd cough and it would be really embarrassing. So really cool. Really cool.
Can you do a jellyfish?
I've never had sex with a jellyfish. Oh, what? That's a thing?
We're talking vape tricks, fam. Can you do reverse waterfall? Hit him with the like the ring. Mouth and do 3 rings at the same time. It's sick, mate. I can't do it.
Next, I was gonna say, I'm just gonna next episode is just gonna be Slushy straight up doing vape tricks, and we're all just gonna watch. Like that's.
I don't vape anymore.
I can do.
You can play like a good ring and then blow through it, and then it's fine. Just
I've
like
tried.
you need to get the right ring.
Well, I have to have a fan in here because like my room's soundproof in Hawaii. Anything that, like I said, these houses suck. They don't have they depend on trade winds if it's too old, so we don't have AC units.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I mean,
So I just have
we
fan
have
club.
rain. So we have rain in England, so we don't need AC units or fans.
Gee.
I'm gonna stop you guys there because as great as that is, I do feel like we should kick one of you out.
Understandable.
Lisi,
Yeah.
give us your best, strongest vape that you can do right here, right now.
God.
Let's see it. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
Right.
Gross.
Exhale and then inhale just vape. There you go.
I'm literally gonna pass out. I'm
Don't literally pass out. Don't push yourself to that level. Because
Content.
TOS, that's why.
Right now. No, you're right. It's not.
All right.
Probably not the best idea.
Let's see
That's
it.
not the best idea to do a fat vape with a 10.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. I've been drinking stuff and coffee. I'm okay.
All right.
Yeah, hold on. Oh my God.
B. Here she goes. Lisi, you have been voted out by chat. I'm sorry. Lost. Congratulations. You are moving on. You are in our top 3. Guys, a vote of 53 to 47%. Very, very close. Lisi, thank you for being here. Can I get a shout out? Give yourself a shout out as well, please and thank you.
No one knows me here anyway. It's fine. It's not like I just sing duets with Bloom or anything. I'm Lucilu. My platforms are different. If you want to find me, just go to my stream and look at my socials. They're all on there. Because apparently there's too many Lucilus on Twitter.
Yeah, I noticed that trying to find you, side note.
Yeah, I need to DM Twitter and tell them to like get the fuck out because like they haven't posted since like 2013. But yeah, you can find my the what?
You have followers. God dang.
Dang.
League of Legends is a thing. Yeah, if you like League of Legends content, basically I'm going from trash and I'm trying to climb. So I just started basically when I started streaming, I started playing League. So if you want to learn how to do different champs from the beginning and the questions I have are generally everybody that's super nescient in that character and stuff like that. Then we do Twitch things and Brawlhalla occasionally.
Awesome.
So, yeah, feel free to come by.
Awesome. Lisi, thank you so much for being here. Super appreciate it. Even though you showed up late, we still appreciate you very much. Enjoy Hawaii, eh?
I'm dying right now.
So hot. I gotta be honest. Someone in Hawaii, I have a very hard time feeling sympathy for them. Guys, congratulations to our top 3. Our top 3.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Lisi. Bye.
Hit me up for League sometime.
Yes. Support me.
And we are now officially in well, not our last round, but basically our last round. So that's sorry, I just read the threatening message, which is kind of funny. All right. So what have we got here? We've got the 3 of you, and you guys have done a great job so far today. So congratulations again. That's really, really awesome. Let's find out what were we supposed to do. Round this round. Oh, it's a wheel round. Cool. So we're gonna bring a wheel up one more time, guys. One more time. We're bringing the spin wheel of content. There's Mean Farmer dancing his way through the center. Let's spin the wheel. And according to this, if I can read it, I can't. It's too small and the writing's bad. Ooh, that's right in the middle. You know what? I'm going to give you guys the option. Which one would you rather do? If 2 of you vote for one, that's the one we're doing. You can either play the game Never Have I Ever, 3 fingers up and we work our way down, or we can talk about a gender conversation. Talk about gender.
I'd rather talk about gender personally because never.
We already did that lie and 2 truths.
Yeah, that's fair.
So.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Gender. All right, gender it is, everybody. Gender it is. So this is where things might get spicy. Let's find out. We've got two dudes, 1 girl. Let's go bring my gender topics up. Here we are.
And Bloomer's already assuming.
Okay, here we go. That's perfect. Thank you. This is exactly where we're gonna go. We're getting controversial potentially, potentially not. We'll see. Guys, how many genders are there? Slushy starts with 2. Grizzly seems to be agreeing. Okay, guys, go ahead. Why? Why? Let's start with it. Why? Why is there, like, go ahead, whoever. 2 genders, you think so? Why? We live in an age where there's thousands of genders, ... Why is there 2?
I mean, I can equivalent just my thought process is like hair color. You can dye your hair another color, but I'm actually a blonde. If I dye my hair brown, I'm still a blonde. I mean, you can change your sex, but if you're born with a dick, you're a boy, and if you're born with a vagina, you're a girl. Doesn't mean I think badly about it, but that's just where I'm at with it. If you change it, you change it. But that's
okay.
Yeah, I'm fully, pro LGBT. Everything. Like one of my best friends is trans, and I fully support it. However, I'm also the easiest thing to say is like I am Catholic Christian. There is like certain things taught in the book that I kind of go by, and even if it's like, I don't know, even if you go science-wise, like there are only like 2 ways of classifying, like double X chromosomes or X and Y chromosomes, right? There's only like 2 ways that it can physically go, and I get people's things about gender expression, about like you can be female, but like like have like a masculine like gender expression, but that doesn't make you a man, like unless you have like dysphoria and actually need to transition or whatever and actually be trans, then in which case like swap over, but you're still going to be one or the other. You're not going to be somewhere in between, otherwise you don't really have dysphoria. Like
So I just want to hear from Lost for a second here. Lost, what do you, because you also kind of said 2, but you were like
for me it's not a big issue for me, but also I've heard that the reason why with like people are trying to construct more than just 2 genders is not because your feelings or because science. It's more because of the laws are constructed so that if like some laws are constructed better for just 2 genders, while some people don't identify as those genders. But for me, I haven't really given much thought to that subject in general.
That's fair. That's fair. Now, here's my follow-up question with this one, because I mean, you guys kind of said like, well, 2, male, female. So if someone does transition, does that change their gender? How does that work?
I'd say
it changes, like as soon as you start going on like and getting like surgeries or whatever, like you have like change. And for Canada, it's really like interesting actually, because legally in Canada you can basically just fill out a form and say that you're trans and that you now are like Bloomer. You could literally like not change anything about yourself. You could literally just fill in a form, hand it in, and then you're legally a woman in Canada. And it's encouraging because it's so like accepting or whatever that are trying to transition and all that kind of thing. But then it also like, I don't know, I personally think it's too lenient that way as well, because like I said, like you could literally like do nothing, still have your full beard and like be very much like visibly male, like you are a man.
I identify as male. That's you're good to say that. Don't worry.
And you look at like very masculine, right? Like,
Thank you. I think. Why, yes, Slushy, I am.
But like you could literally like fill in a form, hand it in, become legally, and then like almost have an excuse to say like, okay, I can use women's bathrooms or whatever, and it's almost becomes like predatory, and things like that. And it's I don't know. I think it's being too kind of like lenient on at what point is your gender change and all that kind of thing, as much as people want to be as encouraging and accepting in the moment, says that actually no, I don't feel comfortable with the gender I am. Like if you're that lenient with it, almost it can be taken advantage of, right? And so I think your gender or sex or whatever people in chat are saying the difference is like only changes once you've lived as the other gender for a certain amount of time, seen like professionals about it, and started like an actual transition over, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I will throw it out there because we were saying how like technically there's only XX or XY. I don't know all the scientific basis. I'm seeing what chat's saying. I don't know 100%, but I will say that I know that like people that are born with like XXY, I believe is what it is for I think it's Downs. They get that extra X chromosome. For and there's also, I mean, there is, I don't know what the numbers are, but that one in however often where there you do get a hermaphrodite where they have both.
Yeah. And
So I mean, there I will say there is that.
Everything.
I do get that. That's an
But yeah,
exception, though. And more often than not, those people that are born intersex will kind of like choose one or the other and not say it's an entirely new gender. And it is far less common than people that are saying that they're like transitioning to being non-binary or whatever it's called or whatever. That's kind of almost like promoted or whatever now to be included in the LGBT community without actually like there are a lot of I watched one video about people detransitioning or whatever that thought they were non-binary or thought they were a trans man, but they were actually just like a tomboyish girl or whatever, and they thought it would be easy, like, you know, like it's almost like there's almost like everyone jokes about like the gay agenda, but there almost is like it seems like there is almost a trans agenda now, like, and that's not like a bad thing, but like you can watch videos of people forcing it onto children or trying to teach like people that are like 4 or 5 years old about like the multiple genders. And
I will say, because you mentioned Canada, and I obviously Canadian, I live in Ontario, it is a little bit weird that I will say, like, my own personal opinions coming out a little bit here. I will say that I don't know if I'm comfortable with the law as it is in Canada right now, where 6 or 7, I forget what age it is, but if your 6-year-old says, like, let's say it's a boy or born as a male and says, I'm a girl now, I want to be a girl, and you as a parent say, no, you're a boy, they can be taken away from you by Child Protective Services because you are not embracing their like what they want to be, and thusly that's considered child abuse. And I mean, I gotta be honest, my kid doesn't know how to, like, barely learned how to wipe their own butt like a year ago. I don't know if they can choose their gender at that point, to the point where, again, to the point that you have to be doing the transitioning, like the medication, like the prepping them up so that they can be surgically changed. So, yeah. I mean, I also, on that side, I think that's too young. I think once you're 18, hey, whatever you want to do, like, that's, I don't care in the least. You want to be called she, her, him, they, like, I don't care. I really don't. So
I also, like, I appreciate,
but then again, like, it also all depends on the maturity process, because like I have a friend whose kids are, I believe that they're 1 year old, and they can actually make almost full sentences, have a communication, while I know another of my friends' kids are like 2 and can barely fucking say.
But absolutely. But so at that point, I mean, listen, by the age of, let's even just be realistic, by the age of 15, have any one of us, maybe you have an exceptional person, but have any of us had a thought that was unique by the age of 15 in your entire life? I don't know if I would say at that age there, right? That's my own personal opinion. That's me just weighing in as well. Guys, I am going to cut it there. I'm going to leave it on that thought because I want to leave that conversation open for another day if so we can. So, any final thoughts, get them out while I type out the who to save.
Just real quick, while you're doing the who to save thing, I didn't get touched and letting other people talk, is because in law enforcement and everything else, because I've done that and everything else we do, it's very how it is. It's like, it's like, do you have a dick? Do you have a vagina? When you go up and you talk to someone and they do the gender fluidity, I filled our report where I'm like, no, I'm not. What are you packing? And I have to ask that because it depends, because it's a different, I just need this for the report, not what you identify as for sex, to know what medical needs to look at, what they need to do that. If you are arrested and processed, where you go, because it's all about what's, yeah.
Or even like in doctors and stuff like that, like certain, like, you know, men are more, like, might be more likely to get certain diseases, you know, like, than women, or women, vice versa. Women are more like, you know, you can't get like ovular cancer if you were born with like without ovaries. You know what I mean? Like, it's stuff like that, and it's not saying that like it's inherently like wrong for anyone to feel like they're, you know, non-binary or they want to be trans. It's not a bad thing. It's just very much emotionally based, and things like law or doctors-based things or anything that like literally needs science back it up can't factor in emotions to accommodate it. It needs to be based on like what actually is presented in front of them. Do you know what I mean? And Ethora was asking like if anyone has like closer, like my roommate and one of my best friends is female to male trans, and he is absolutely lovely, and I've had like conversations with him about it because honestly I had like no idea about even like trans people like before I met him. Like I'm Catholic, like it's very much kind of like almost like a negative view on it toward it, and like it's and like through talking to him or whatever, it has been like I completely accept it, and I think it's great that there's more awareness for it now. But I still do think it's kind of going into the opposite direction too far, where you have to be so accommodating for absolutely anyone that has a thought, like, and people do take advantage of it. And I do think it needs to be, like, there has been like quite a few trans predators in like the news recently who aren't actually trans, but use trans, like calling themselves trans as like a shield. And I think that's more harmful than, that's more harmful to actual trans people than, kind of being stricter about gender, if that makes sense.
It's just about not making light of shit and people's struggles and everything else. And if you do have to go through it and that, it's finding out where you identify and what you do in life is a big deal. It matters a lot. You should go through it. And it's kind of belittling if someone just wakes up one day and says, well, I want to do this, and then goes and does it because they want to do it, as opposed to someone who actually looked at themselves, looked at their identity, what they want to do, what was right for them, and did that. It's just something I think you need to approach with respect. And on the two genders things, that's just like we said, because of that. And you can identify and do what you want, but that gets down to like your identity. That's like saying there's all sorts of personalities. It's like a personality.
Expression more than the actual scientific.
Right, exactly. It's like not like, again, I always try to make sure, because I have this conversation a lot, and some people get it twisted that I'm saying trans are bad. I'm like, no, absolutely don't care. You do you. It's not me. Why do I care what you do with yourself? If it makes you feel better, that is you, and more power to you. But it's when you get to the expressions, you're like, that's just like personality, how you feel. If you are sir or ma'am or what you want, however you want to do it, that's fantastic and that's great. But it just seems more like you said, your expression, not your equipment.
There you go. All right, chat. I'm giving you guys an extra 10 seconds to get votes in because of the fact that it's super close. It's super tied up right now, and I want to give a win, and I'm gonna call it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As of this moment, it is called. So we're gonna have a winner. And then, oh, look at that. See, as soon as, it's so funny. I tell you, there's definitely someone in chat that's trolling hard, because as soon as I even say, there's like that 5-second delay, I watch all the lower votes come up. Anyways, it's a whole thing. It doesn't matter though. I already saw who was in the lead at the end of when I called it. So there you have it. Suspenseful music begins. There is going to be one of you saved. 2 of you in the bottom 2. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I love seeing Arati. # Team Rottweilers.
Rottweiler's literally the best dog.
I'm gonna start with Lost. Lost. People have been coming in strong and voting for you right now. However, at the time of calling, you were in the bottom 2. You are not safe. Which leaves Slushy and Matthew Grizzly. Slushy. One of you is the winner of this round. One of you is not safe. Matt Grizzly?
Yes, Bloomer.
At the time of the calling for the vote, you were saved by chat. Congratulations. You are making it through to the next round. Slushy, sadly, that means you are in the bottom 2. You are not safe. Comes down to you versus Lost. Go ahead. Give your moment of pitch to why you should be saved to the chat.
Well, okay. I have been around for this thingy magic, and I understand that like last topic is a very controversial topic that a lot of people are going to disagree on. And I do want to apologize if I did offend anyone with anything that I said in that last topic, because it's something that people do take very personally, and I was just expressing my own personal opinion. And on top of that, I did set out going into this to be almost like not as controversial as possible, but be completely blunt about opinions and maybe push it one way or the other in order to provoke the conversation more often. And I think I've been doing that pretty consistently to provide like interesting conversations, which I think is what this show is about. So
Nicely put. Lost, take your opportunity. Sell chat on you.
Yeah, chat. As you might have noticed, I am just a hat with 40% of awkward silence. Yeah. So the like, I don't know, chat.
That's okay. You don't need
It was
to
a
know.
controversial topic. Like it was a controversial topic, and it was a hard thing to just say, like black and white, how it's supposed to be, or how people are supposed to take it.
And I'd also like to
without
take.
hurting anyone's feelings.
I also want to take the opportunity to mention that there were 3 kind of 4 people getting their thoughts out in a 10-minute time span, guys. People are often forced to say things a little bit quicker than they don't get to expand in the way. So definitely, I would say controversial topic, but you guys all did a great job handling it. Really, really well done. And I love hearing the different opinions. So, chat. You guys have about a minute to do it. Who are you going to save between Slushy, Slushhead, and IO Fitty? Lost, guys. IO Fitty. That's his. Who was it that actually called you that first? Lost. I know someone did. And
I believe it was Diver.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it became my rap name.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So that's why I still. I have a hard time calling you Lost, to be honest. I even just see it. I'm like, IO Fitty. I love it. All right, guys, get your votes in really quickly. What do you guys think? Let's call it out. Grizzly, you're safe. We know this. You are 100% safe. Who do you think chat will put through, and who do you hope goes through for you? Because you're going to go 1v1 with one of these two.
Well, it doesn't matter. Either one of them. It's already decided by now. I mean, I'm going to win, so one of these you feel like would be I'm not going to say the best competition, because it's just going to be who will take 2 hits as opposed to 1. So pick whichever one you want. Outcomes decided.
There you go. There you go. That's cocky. That's confident. Slushy, IO, or Lost rather. Sorry. Who do you think's going home this round? Don't be looking. Don't be looking.
Nah, legit. Slush is someone that can express her thoughts and opinions really clear and well. Meanwhile, I just sit back and watch as if this was a stream I wasn't partaking in. Like, yeah. I've been so close to actually typing in chat a couple of times, be like, I want to say something, and then like, oh yeah, I could actually say it. So, yeah, I'm just completely backseat streaming you right now. And Slushy is actually giving you content, so yeah.
Hey, everyone's giving content, which I appreciate so much. Again, everyone who's been here, it has been an honest pleasure to have you guys on the stream. I'm watching the vote very intensely right now. I'm seeing we're going to be calling it in just a couple of moments here, guys. Just a couple of moments. Do I still have it copy and pasted? I better. Let's go ahead. Paste. One last opportunity, guys. If you want to get your vote in right now, it is between Lost and Slushhead. One of them making it into the finals to battle 1v1 against Matthew Grizzly. One of them friend zoned it so hard by chat. It's unbelievable. They're gonna feel that friend zone for months. I want you guys to know this vote has been super close. Left, right, and center. This has been super close. It's gone back and forth a couple times, and that's why I'm scared to call it, because as soon as I call it, I know it's going to flip back the other way, and then I'll call it then, and then it'll flip back the other way, and I'll be like, shit, I should have called it now. And I'm going to give a 10-second timer, countdown, 9, 8, etc., 6, 5, get your last thoughts out, 4. It is done. Has been called. Guys, extremely close vote yet again. The suspenseful music begins, which means that any other votes coming through no longer matter. Lost.
Yep.
There's been a lot of talk about your hat today. Slushy. I don't know specifically what there's been a lot of talk about, but the chat has loved you up until about that last round. Lost. Slushhead. With a vote of 53 to 47%. Moving into the next round, to the finals, to compete 1v1 against Matthew Grizzly for the crown title of Content Roulette champion, let's say. I don't really know. The winner of this round, moving into the next, to the finals. Lost. Congratulations, Lost. You are making it on through. You are making it to the finals. Slushy, great job. You were so close. We thought you were going to make it, but not today, as you've been friend zoned by chat. Go ahead. Give yourself a...
Grizzly. I saved his life. Big rep. Yeah, my name is Slushhead or Abby. I haven't actually put my actual name for this entire thing. I actually prefer Abby rather than Slushy. I've had a lot of fun today, and if you want to come follow my stream, it's really difficult for me to stream from my parents' house at the moment, so that I've had a little bit of a pause until I get back to uni, which will be September. But I do like loads of different games. I was doing Twitch things for a while. I do a lot of like IRL streams, like on doing my makeup and stuff like that, which can be relaxing for some people to watch. Oh, and I do art streams as well, because I do a lot of art commissions and things like that, and I've been told they're like really relaxing as well. It's more of a chill stream, but like with a loud yelly voice. Yeah, if you feel like coming and hanging out with me,
appreciate it.
I've got a really nice, friendly.
Slushy, you're a great streamer when you get the opportunity. I know you, like you said, it's a little hard from your parents' house, but thank you so much for being here, guys. Slush_head, and make sure you're following her all of her socials as well, guys. Give it up for Abby.
Bye.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
And congratulations to the two of you. Lost, Matthew Grizzly, our final two. I would not have called this in a million years, so congratulations to both of you. You guys, you both rocked. You've both been doing a great job, and for one reason or another, what that reason is, you got me. But chat loves the two of you. They wanted to see this final round, hat versus hat, man versus man. They said, listen, the chirping, it was real at the beginning. Let's see how these two compete with each other in the finals. The finals is super easy, guys. You're going to talk about why you deserve to win. But more importantly, and this is the real part that is going to sway chat's opinion, there's no time limit. Why is it the other person deserves to lose? We're going to do the standard pick flip to decide who is going to... this is how we decide who goes first. I'm trying to remember who won last round. Technically, it was Grizzly. So Grizzly... So there's no cheating or anything like that. The R, that is tails. That is heads. You're going to call it in the air. Heads or tails? Call it.
Heads.
It is heads officially, which means, Matthew Grizzly, you get to decide. Do you want to go first or would you rather go second? This is a decision that could win or cost you tonight's Content Roulette.
That's fair. I'll go second because Lost does a real good job of doing half my job for me, showing why he shouldn't go.
Wow.
Take the light work.
I love it. I love it. Lost, you have as much time as you want and or need. Why do you deserve to win? And more importantly, why does Matthew Grizzly deserve to lose?
Well, first of all, let me thank chat for even voting for me and believing in me so far. Beginner's luck, I would say, is the reason why I'm here. And the reason why I will probably win is because beginner's luck. And also, my opponent, like, he has a red shirt on a stream in a competition. When, like, red shirt, more or less, it represents dying on Star Trek, if anyone has ever seen it. So I mean, he has a lot of experiencing with losing, obviously, because that is his persona, the red shirt. So like, it's if you don't vote for him, it's not like he's gonna go home and cry about it because he's already used to it. While me, I will go be home and cry about it. So yeah.
I think of all the answers I've had so far, Lost, I think that was my absolute favorite. I want you to know that. That was classic. Thank you so much, Lost. Mr. Grizzly, it is your chance for a rebuttal. A rebuttal. Go ahead.
Well,
why do you deserve to win? Why should Lost lose?
Well, obviously I have a bunch of red shirts because, you know, I go out and I kill the red shirts, take them home. Lost doesn't have any yet because he hasn't quite gotten that win. He sits on the ship cuddled up in a hole doing nothing as he's done this whole competition, quietly sitting in the background, typing the computer. Like when you're looking at it, you got Kirk doing his shit, and then you got that one dude off in the corner that's playing Gallica like on the fucking Avengers too. That's this dude back there. He's off there doing nothing, swaps a hat every now and then. He's all parlor tricks games, no actual real content. He's like just there. And you know what? And that's why he's going to lose, because no one remembers the stop sign that was in their hometown from 45 years ago, unless it's the only one. And guess what? There's a lot of stop signs where he's from. He's 1 in a million, and I just don't think it's worth chat's time to even consider him past this point.
Wow. Very, very aggressive, very real. Guys, I'm going to give Lost, actually, normally I don't do this, but because that was a good one, Lost, you have another chance to rebut if you want to. Do you want to say anything to what Grizzly just said there?
No, because then I will verify that his opinion matters, which it doesn't. So
that's fair. That's fair. So, Grizzly, last opportunity to say something back in response to that. Anything else? Anything else? Closing thoughts?
Well, I mean, if anyone wants to know what he would have said, you can just Google top 10 lamest arguments, and it'll probably be just one of those things. So if you want to know how this would have continued if he kept talking, there you go, chat, just so you have the option to see it. And it might have even gone down to the top 11, and I'm just waiting for the classic fuck you or I'm sad now. If he had a ball, he would have taken it home already, because, I mean, that's all he's really got. He's got a hat, he's got his ball, and he's trying to go home. Just let the man go home.
There we have it. There we have it. Guys, the straw poll, it is in chat officially. Who should win Content Roulette? Remember, you are voting for who you want to win. It comes down to either Lost or Matthew Grizzly. Hey, let me take this opportunity as well to say, first off, thank you to both of you guys. You were both awesome. You were really great. And thank you for, just for providing all this content for the stream. Really appreciate it, guys.
Sure, I'll take this moment to say you're welcome.
Awesome. Awesome. We're gonna give chat approximately 1 minute to get their votes in. So we'll see how this goes. Susan is leaving just in time to not see who's gonna win, guys. Poor Susan has been here this whole time, and she's gonna have to watch the VOD. Gonna have to watch the VOD.
I'll be right back. A Rottweiler has to go.
All right, you do that. You do that. Once he comes back, guys, is when we will call it officially. As soon as he comes back, or if he takes too long, then I'll just say never mind. Lost, while I've got you here, do you want to take an opportunity to talk about anything going on in your stream, in your life, in your world right now?
Nothing special. Study is going to start soon, so I'm still going to finish my. I'm re-educating myself to become a programmer, game developer.
Good for you, man.
So yeah, so I'm doing my 1.5 last year. It's going to start now in September. So yeah, that's more or less the only thing that's going on.
Cool. Very cool, man. Yeah. Now let me ask you. You've gone through pretty much. You're done at this point. You've done your first Content Roulette. How'd you find it? Do you enjoy it?
Really fun. Really fun. Just that, like, I'm more of a person that is the ball plank that people bounce ideas to. I'm not usually the person that bounces their idea onto people. So it was kind of a new experience for me.
That's excellent. And Grizzly, because you came back at a good time, we're going to call the vote right here, right now. The vote is done. The vote is done. We have officially gotten a winner here. Before I reveal the results, Grizzly, I just asked Lost while you were away. Did you enjoy yourself here today, Content Roulette?
I mean, I would like some higher quality competition across the beginning and the end. It's nice to know that you can at least find some people to scrape out for the show. I mean, I don't know why my agent signed me up for this shit. I'm a little disappointed. I don't know if I'll ever be back. The atmosphere's horrible. The lighting's bad. The beards are subpar. The hats are average at best. And that's all I got.
Hold on, I'm just getting my VPN set up for the poll now really quickly. Hold on. And all right, guys, let's get the suspenseful music. Let's begin it. Matthew Grizzly versus Lost. Two incredible competitors. The two men that were wearing hats. Top tier hats today. Lost. Are you proud of yourself for how far you've made it in this competition?
I'm surprised, more than proud.
Let's go with it. Grizzly, I'm not going to ask you because you're a dick. We already know what you're going to say. Guys,
This answer's obvious.
Today's winner of the 4th episode ever of Content Roulette. The one. The only. Red-shirted Matthew Grizzly. Matthew Grizzly, congratulations. You are officially the winner of this episode of Content Roulette. Take a moment. Pose for the camera. Cheer for yourself.
I mean, I always just cheer for myself, but I'm the only thing that matters, so...
I love it. Let's take a moment, guys. Lost. You came so close. Runner-up. Still an excellent job, my friend. An excellent job. Give yourself a quick shout-out here.
Hi, everybody. For you guys that don't know me, I'm Lost, also known as IO5T or IO50. I do variety streaming, but mostly nowadays I do Minecraft or Twitch things. That's more or less.
I love it, man. Thank you so much for being here. Beyond appreciated. Seriously, it was a great time having you. And with that, GTFO, bro.
See you around, brother.
See you later. Mr. Grizzly.
Yes, Bloomer.
Congratulations on your big win. See, the problem is, normally I ask people, like, how you feel about it. You've already kind of said how you feel about it, eh?
I have. I've already laid it all out on the table. How do you feel about it?
I feel that
From you.
I feel that you're very lucky that Felicity had to leave early, is what I honestly feel. But...
The likely excuse of the losers. I understand. You have your biases and your opinions, and weak-willed men have those. I will give that to you.
Exactly. Us betas over here. Mr. Grizzly, are you continuing on for a little bit here on your stream, or?
No, I'm actually gonna go cook dinner and everything. And on a serious note, thank you everybody. You gotta have fun with it. It has been a blast. I was glad I was able to make this one. The last one I was supposed to be on, my router took a giant shit.
Yes.
Before it, so I didn't get to. So it was nice to come in and have fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna cook dinner and
Awesome. In that case, guys, can I get a shout out for Mr. Matthew Grizzly, please, and thank you in chat. Matt, thank you so much for being here. I really do hope we can have you back on again in the future because, well, hey, I had a great time and I appreciate the content you provide.
Oh yeah, go with my manager.
Absolutely. I'll be in touch. All right, Grizzly. Thank you so much for being here, bud.
You too.
Get out of here. Guys. Oh, that's a different webcam. Hi, second webcam. Guys, I hope you had a good time. If you enjoy the content, we will be doing this every single week, or at least that's the plan, is to do it every single week. So, again, I think our next episode, I haven't figured out the exact date. It's either going to be Saturday or Sunday, not tomorrow, Sunday, but like next week. So yeah, make sure you're just hitting the follow button on the channel if you enjoy the content. And of course, follow all these great, amazing streamers that were so kind as to be on today, guys. If you didn't catch it all, catch the VOD. As always, I'm going to say be good to yourself, be good to each other. Oh, Grizzly is, of course, hosting us now as we are obviously getting ready to wrap things up. As we get ready to wrap things up, now Grizzly's going to come in. Guys, we'll wait for his crew to come in, and then we can very quickly, we will find someone to host as well, because we appreciate that. Lol. Guys, those of you that were watching over Grizzly's channel, welcome in. If for any reason you haven't followed this channel yet, make sure you do just that. That way we can hang out again in the future, and maybe I can use you guys to help me convince Matt Grizzly to come back on the show as well. In the meantime, as always, be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Keep your stick on the ice. No, I'm not leaving you with a boring end screen. I'm going to leave you with a little Orgasmo Bloom. See you guys later. Bye-bye.